introduction this afternoon as the two teams meet for the second time this year. Back on December the 13th, it was Moore County taking a 42-38 victory, but it was the Lady Rockets who put up a furious second-half rally that fell just short. So they come in here tonight after a win over Westwood in their last tourney appearance, 48-36, looking to put something together as far as the winning streak goes into this start of the 2023 season. Of course, do want to remember, this will be the final tune-up before you get into district play. And talking about jumping into the deep end of the pool as far as travel goes, it's up on the mountain on Friday night as the first taste of district action is Grundy County. The Jackets and the Lady Jackets taking on the Lady Rockets, and Rockets will have that game for you as well here on TC Sports 1. But first things first, Lady Rockets looking to get a little confidence, and as we said, they played very well. Moore County predicted to be a very strong contender in their district. And of course, we have seen a lot of the teams that are in their district this year. Cornersville, of course, we have seen a couple of times. We have seen Eagleville a couple of times, and this will be a second look at the Lady Raiders. We've seen the Lady Tigers of Fayetteville, and we'll get another look at them before the end of the season. Seen some good basketball from that district, and Moore County expected to contend in that district. The Lady Rockets took them right down to the wire on the road, looking to even the score here at home tonight. Let's take our first commercial break. We'll be back to talk a little bit more about tonight's matchup here on TC Sports 1.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
And welcome back as we get set for basketball action here tonight as Game 1 getting underway here in just about 25 minutes as we'll have the Lady Raiderettes of Moore County taking on the Lady Rockets of Forrest here tonight. And let's take a look at where these teams are right now. Moore County coming into tonight, they're 10-6 overall. And let's take a look down their record at Silverdale Academy, their first game of the year. They won that one 44-36. Also, they got off to a 2-0 start as they took on Whitwell in another Hall of Fame game, 47-40 winners there. Lost to a really good Loretta team, 52-45. Followed that up with a win over Culleoka, 60-35. Summertown, a loss, 56-43. And if you know anything about Summertown basketball, they are going to be really good this year. Coach Gene really excited about what he has coming on, and that's going to be a battle over there in that district for the top spot. Of course, Loretta really good, and that will be a really good girls basketball district. But Summertown defeating Moore County 56-43. Then Lady Raiders went on a 3-game winning streak. They beat Culleoka on the road 64-32, dispatched Cascade 58-18, turned around and beat the Lady Champions at home 59-34. After that, a trip to Lincoln County, they lose 68-54, defeated the Lady Rockets 42-38, and then turned around and beat Culleoka 56-25. Lady Raiders lost a couple of holiday games at Tullahoma. They lost 46-34, and then against Coffee County lost 57-28. Followed that up with a win in the Richland tourney against Gordonsville, 44-24. Taking on Richland, lost there 40-35. Richland, another team that will be really good this year, and they defeated Collinwood in that same Richland tourney, 47-36. So this is a tested Moore County Raiderette team already this year. 16 games in the books. They are 10-6, and they play some really good competition as they get ready to turn the corner. Meanwhile, we take a look at the Lady Rockets. They are, of course, coached by Mr. Hal Merle. He's assisted by Summer Molesky, Jessica Preston, and Madison Curtis. And for the Lady Rockets, hopefully turning the stretch, they have dealt with a lot of injuries, a lot of time and games missed by many of their players. They're just looking to get healthy, getting some more experience, and hopefully getting into this new year, they will be able to keep the momentum that they got in that last victory over Westwood. So far this year, they're 3-10. Beat Liberty Creek in the opener 52-36. Lost to Cornersville 40-21. Followed that up with a loss to Nolensville 48-32. Lost to Eagleville on the road 61-35. Lost to Cornersville here at home 42-23. To Fayetteville City, a tough loss there as Mason Kirby had a great game. They lost that one 43-40. Liberty Creek, they win again 43-34. Central Magnet, a loss 49-27. Lost to Moore County, as we said earlier, 42-38 in their first meeting of the season. Eagleville, a 47-28 loss here at home. Then in Christmas tourney competition, they lost to Nolensville 52-23. Lost to Summit 56-41, and then beat Westwood in the Holiday Hoops Fest 46-34 as we turn the corner into this year of 2023. They stand at 3-10 as they look to make a dent in this 2023 season. With that being said, let's take another commercial timeout. We'll be back with more here on TC Sports 1.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Roo Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet.
And welcome back as we get set for game time here in Chapel Hill. School back in session tomorrow, so not as many students on hand here tonight, but Crowd beginning to file in here as we had some JV action earlier in the afternoon. Moore County taking the victory there over the Forrest JV boys, and that's one of the things that Coach Merle has been kind of tied with his hands behind his back with the numbers that he has, not being able to get a lot of or getting any JV games because with the limited amount of ladies that he has on his roster, he's only able to have 9 or 10 suit up, so you can't have a JV team and get some of those younger ladies some experience because you're going to need them in the high school game. So that's one luxury that they have not had this year, is being able to have some JV games on hand. So that's something that they've had to get the experience in the big, let's say the big girl games in the varsity for these younger ladies, but it has been a good experience as they've begun to grow, and we're beginning to get some contributions, especially Kaylin Pope, Josie Brown, those young ladies really coming on as freshmen. Had to get their feet wet, and that's a tough way to do it, having to learn at the varsity level, but they have performed well, getting better every game, and that's one of the reasons that you have some optimism for the Lady Rockets as you turn the corner and get into district play. When you look at the district right now, Community, of course, will be the clear favorite, but Cascade and Grundy County have struggled, as have the Lady Rockets. So, most people were saying that 2 seed is wide open if the Lady Rockets can start playing good basketball and get a few more contributions each and every game and some players step up. They got a really good chance of at least taking second, and who knows, if you start playing well, get on a roll, maybe you can take home the top spot in the district for the regular season. But first things first, we have to start 2023 against a really good Moore County team. Let's take another break, and we'll be back with more here on TC Sports 1.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts, and who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere. Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food. You know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime? Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Local agents Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem heating equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
And welcome back as we get set for tip time here in Chapel Hill. Moore County and Forrest renewing their old rivalry. And, of course, many old-timers here can remember the days when these two teams were in the same district, battled each and every year, it seemed like, especially on the girls' side of the ledger, for dominance in the district. And these games really meant a lot. And, of course, with Forrest having moved up a classification, these games still mean an awful lot, but you're not involved in that heated district rivalry that you had once before. Lady Raiders, as we said, 10-6 on the season as they get set to take the floor here in just a few moments. In that first game, you're going to look for Paisley Logan, Macy Fletcher, and Katie Fletcher. Only two seniors on the squad, Macy Fletcher and Paisley Logan, two of the leaders, but the younger Fletcher, the sophomore, Katie Fletcher, Ellie Graham, another sophomore, Ava Butts, a junior. Those young ladies, really good players as well, and they brought a number of young ladies off the bench, did the Raiderettes. So it will be a depth factor here tonight that will be in favor of Moore County. But this Lady Rocket team is quickly developing some depth, and they've had to due to the fact injuries and limited bodies to pick from. They've had to put some young ladies into the fire quickly, as we talked about Kaylin Pope and Josie Brown. Those young ladies have had to play a lot of minutes. Cadence Chapman went down. Megan Skaggs has had to play a lot, along with Samantha Hopkins, give them some inside presence. So most of these young ladies have gotten an opportunity, or I say most, all of these young ladies have gotten an opportunity up and down this roster to show their wares. And hopefully here in 2023, all that experience will begin to pay some dividends here for Coach Merle as they look to peak at the right time heading into the upcoming district schedule. I do want to take just a few moments. Of course, most of you, I'm sure, are aware, or have been watching last night during the tragedy that happened on Monday Night Football for the Bills and the Bengals. What started out as a game that everyone was interested in seeing, it just ended up with what a tragic turn of events last night on the field, as in that contest, it was a young man, a second-year pro for Buffalo, who had come into this league a couple of years ago out of Pittsburgh. DeMar Hamlin, seriously injured, and they had to perform CPR on the field last night, and something that Forrest fans have seen and are well aware of, just a tragedy on the field. But that one really haven't seen anything like that on the NFL side of it. It was certainly a scary situation last night. Game was called, and they're not sure when that game is going to be made up. But most importantly, thoughts and prayers continue to be with DeMar Hamlin. They were able to, from some reports, stabilize him, but I think now in a medically induced coma at this time, and just continue to pray for DeMar Hamlin. That was just a scary scene last night. And Noble, as you join us, I know we had our own scare a few years ago when Micah McClendon fell on the field, and that was what I thought to immediately last night, but that was a very tragic situation.
Yes, indeed. Troy, as you all know, we take it for granted. We've been watching ball for a long time, and a lot of us have been playing ball for quite a while. And anybody who's had an opportunity, I guess, to kind of tune in and hear the broadcast over the last 24 hours, you keep hearing things about what you prepared for. You prepared for ACL tears. You prepared for maybe a concussion, sitting out a game or two, but you're not prepared for the worst and the dire situation. So it's a lot to think about.
Yeah, it sure is. And hopefully for DeMar Hamlin, it ends up having a happy end, that he can, not sure he'll ever be able to play football again, or take the chance, even if they would clear him, that I would do that. But hopefully he'll be able to return to a normal life and and at one opportunity that he can say, hey, I made it to the NFL.
Yes, he did. He will always have that, be able to say he was part of that fraternity. As I've been watching the broadcast and been learning a lot, I guess, about science and biology or however it works. But what has scared me the most is that conversation they've had about the oxygen going to your brain and cardiac arrest and all that. But that delay, and nobody's able to tell us how long that delay was between how long he was unable to have the oxygen going to his brain. So don't know the long-term ramifications of that, T-Roy.
Yeah, and that is, as you said, one of the things that people are really concerned about at this point, one of the many things that they're concerned about at this point. But, just – again, had the emergency personnel not been there, it could have been a completely different ending.
Yes, and I would say that if you're trying to look for a silver lining, you understand that they're playing at the highest level you can play at, and that means all the personnel that need to be on point and on staff are right there. So he had the best quality care you can have in that circumstance, and just think about it at a lower level, and as you go down at the collegiate level and at the high school level and things of that nature, you don't have the expertise on hand at that particular time. But he had all the medical professionals that he needed, so that's all we can do is to continue to pray for not only him and his family, but the medical professionals as well, so those folks who have expertise in that area.
Yep, and I'm sure, as they said today, family certainly appreciates all the thoughts and prayers sent his way, and just continue to do so as hopefully he will be able to make a full recovery. With that being said, let's take another commercial timeout. We'll be back with more as we get set for your tip here in Chapel Hill.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our two other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
I just
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits, while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Sometimes your mind ain't in a place.
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
And welcome back here to Chapel Hill as we get set for the first matchup of 2023. It'll be the Lady Rockets taking on the Raiderettes of Moore County here in Chapel Hill. Troy Cashin, Noble Mays, Mr. Gabe Hall, Mr. Brian Ellis handling our production work here this evening, as we are glad to have you aboard tonight. As we said, crowd may be a little bit diminished from usual as students will not come back to school until tomorrow. So a few folks still in. We hope that if you are, you're tuned in and keeping up with the Lady Rockets and the Rockets here on TC Sports 1. Noble talked a little bit about it for Coach Merle. They're beginning to get a little depth now. They win their last outing in the Holiday Hoops Fest against Westwood, 48-36. You talked about Kaylin Pope, Josie Brown, young ladies being forced into action, but they've continued to get better. And so the one thing that gives you hope is that not sure about whether they'll get Cadence Chapman back due to the injury, if they'll see Mackenzie Kelm come back. Not sure about Camry Warner. How many young ladies they're going to have going down the stretch, but it does give you a little cause for hope with the young ladies that they've had getting more experience and being able to step up their game.
Well, that's exactly what we talked about it, Troy, quite a few times. That's what you want to do before the Christmas break. You want to try to find out who you can count on, where the best place and positioning for each one of the young ladies, as well as some kind of chemistry throughout the game. Who starts the game, and particularly, more important, you'll be able to speak to it more than I am, who's going to be in the game those last 4 or 5 minutes, right?
Right, exactly. And, one of the things I think we talked about Mason Kirby's ability to be able to score. We saw the 30-point outing for her. But, you got to have someone else. You got to have a wingman or a wing lady in this stretch or sense of the word. Megan Miller, Kinsley Enlow, definitely capable, and we've seen all three of those young ladies have good games, and that's what they're going to have. They're going to have balance up and down the roster. They're going to have Carly Warner come in, and Warner's capable of getting into double figures, but you'd love to see her at 6 or 8 a game. Young ladies just giving everything that they have, knowing their roles. They've got to have somebody step up, be a good rebounder inside. We've seen flashes from Megan Skaggs and from Samantha Hopkins of being able to give them a little contribution inside. Just some of the things that they want to do. As we talked about, Community is going to be the overwhelming favorite in the district. They got a lot coming back, a lot of experience. They are battle-tested. They are going to be the obvious favorite. But behind them, we go to Grundy County on Friday night. You've got Cascade. Both of those teams have struggled. So there's an opening for a 2 seed, and as we said, you start playing better, you never know. Maybe you take down Community.
Well, there you go, and that's the conversation. And I tell you what, Troy, I only had the luxury of meeting Coach Merle one time when he came up doing one of our broadcasts, and everything I grabbed from him in that brief moment that I met him, he seems to be a straight shooter. And I think everything you just said, it sounded to me like this identity of this team, they know exactly what they're capable of. They know all their capabilities. They know what the expectations of them are, and they know that there's not more asked of them than they're able to do. So I think as long as you're having an honest conversation and you can find a pathway towards postseason or whatever, I think that's a great way to have the conversation where you just had it. Maybe you won't lock up the one spot because you know that's secure or whatever, but as long as there's an opportunity for you to get in, then you fight your hardest to try to find you one of those spots. If it's not 2, then maybe 3.
Yeah, you'd love to have 2 to get a home game in that opener. But, again, 2023, we're turning the page. This is the last tune-up you get before you head into district play. So, you've got to win over Westwood. You got a little momentum. Come in here tonight against a team that you really came back on in the second half, made that game really close, pick up a win here tonight. Hey, things could be going well.
So let's see exactly who can show up to help out Kirby. And as you said, need someone on the wing, somebody to take some of that pressure off of. And also, we know that Kirby like to get a little breather right before the half or whatever. So somebody who can give her a little breather every once in a while.
And we will go down to our public address announcer, Miss Brenda Brown, where we will have our invocation, our national anthem, and our starting lineups.
Rocket fans, Moore County fans, Happy New Year, and welcome to the Forrest High Gymnasium, where tonight the Forrest Rockets and Lady Rockets are hosting the Moore County Raiders and Raiderettes. At this time, please rise for our invocation, which will be tonight led by Sadie Smith, followed by our national anthem, sung by Michaela Pashkin.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight. Please watch over each and every person here. Lord, we ask for blessing over the game we are about to play. We ask you of each player, coaches, and refs the strength they need throughout the whole game. Let each team play with good sportsmanship and respect. In our Father's name we pray. Amen.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes in bright stars
Miss Michaela Pashkin with our national anthem in Noble. She may already be doing this, and I'm not. And welcome in as we get started. Had a couple of little technical difficulties there we had to work out. Not sure what happened there. Nova lost the audio momentarily, so we had to shut down and go back at it again. So,
tell you what, first shot of the night right there, T-Roy. Kirby knocked down three-pointer.
Hey, the nice thing you see about that, Noble, is the ball movement was excellent there to begin with.
Yes, indeed. Lady Rockets won the tip. They worked it around for about 25 seconds, and Kirby took the shot 1 for 1 for the night from three-point range.
Trying to lob it over the top. Fletcher trying to go inside to the posting Ellie Graham. Throws it away, turnover, and here comes the Moore County pressure. Raiderettes didn't do that an awful lot in game one. They start out here, and as Warner tries to get by Madison Dingler, dribbles it off her foot out of bounds. Turnover gives it now to the Raiderettes as we're just underway here. 3-0 game.
They need a little help in the backcourt, beating that pressure, T-Roy.
Dingler out top. Katie Fletcher, the sophomore, works it to Macy Fletcher. Now around the wing it goes. And we got a 3-second violation inside as I think Fletcher in there a little bit too long. And Noble, you see crews that have maybe a little bit of a pet peeve call early on. We don't see an awful lot of 3-second violations.
They'll clean that up then from now on.
Nice catch by Pope inside. Enlow couldn't get rid of it, Noble. Pope was wide open to begin with. Enlow got it to her a little late, but Pope with a nice catch in traffic, absorbed the contact and drew the foul. Now gets a chance to put in 2 from the free throw strike.
Yes, indeed. I think it was Fletcher, M. Fletcher with her first foul there, T. Roy.
Pope to the line. First of two is no good. Kaylin Pope, the freshman. And Noble, we talked about her emergence in this lineup. She's getting better and better every game.
And defense is where her strong side, T-Roy. So that's the reason why I've been begging for her to be able to stay in the game, because she's a defensive weapon for them, and you can put her on the best player that the Radiates have.
And that's the thing, Noble. She's with a young player having to learn how to play and be physical and without picking up those fouls.
Yes, indeed. And in order to play the style she likes to play, she's going to be right there teetering borderline most games.
Fletcher with it. Kicks it in the corner. 3 ball on the way. This one too strong. Rebound battle for inside. Kicked around. It ends up in the hands of Carly Warner. Double teamed in rear court. Frees it to Kirby, and now with numbers. Kirby, she'll stop. 15-footer off the elbow. Bottom. Mason Kirby. And boy, Noble, that was a confident jumper. The pull-up variety off the elbow from 15 feet away, and nothing but the center of the sack.
She 2 from 2 from the field tonight, T-Roy. Could be one of those nights.
Quick 6-0 lead. Moore County tries to go cross court. Meagher got in the vision of the would-be recipient Dingler. Turnover, and Coach Chad Spencer wants a timeout. Timeout, Raiderettes. We'll be back.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances.
Intercepted by the Raiderettes. Down the other end, though, Megan Meagher denies the shot attempt on the break. That was excellent defense inside. As getting in and getting a look was Emma Sazanoff, but she was rejected by Meagher.
I thought we might have a slight travel opportunity as well.
Spin in the paint. Shot put up and in by Ellie Graham. Graham with the first bucket of the game for Moore County. 6-2 game. A little pressure as if the Lady Rockets break it into front court. Kirby will set them up. Noble, this will be the test of the night. They have to handle that wilting Moore County pressure. If they can do that, Noble, and get good opportunities, they got a real chance here tonight.
Yes, we all know, and you certainly want to reduce your turnovers. You don't want to give the other team, the opposing team, extra possessions.
Pope to a cutting Kirby inside, puts it up off the window and in. Well defended by Dingler, but Kirby is on fire.
Went through contact, T-Roy, and I think Dingler might have got a little piece of the ball, but excellent job off the glass, T-Roy.
7 of the 8 for Kirby early on. 3 minutes gone by. It's an 8-2 Rocket lead. Noble, the crispness of the Lady Rockets here early is impressive.
Look at Pope, T-Roy. I told you on defense where you wanted to be at.
Knocked it away from Logan, and here comes Kirby again. Mason in the paint. Now Carly Warner gives it right back to her.
Posted up down low. We're not looking down there for it, though.
Pope swings it up top. Megan Meagher stops just inside the arc. 16-footer, a little too strong. Rebound comes long into the hands of Logan. Moore County has not gotten shot opportunities, Noble. Good defense, good offense in transition by the Lady Rockets.
Excellent defense, T-Roy.
Moore County using the screen there. Excellent job of fighting through by Pope. Here comes the trap in the corner. Out front shot blocked away beautifully by Meagher. Recovered by Moore County. Putting it up inside. Shot no good. A rebound pulled away by Warner.
One shot opportunity. Great job of getting the rebound.
Kirby by Dingler on the crossover. Puts it up and in. She's got 9. Nobody talked to her. Nobody touched her. She is absolutely burning right now.
100% from the field, T-Roy. She is 4 for 4 tonight.
And confidently taking after the defender. Meagher gets into the passing lane. Steals the basketball all the way under. Puts it up and draws the foul from behind on Katie Fletcher.
Let me ask you, Troy. I know I'm not watching the same game the last time I seen the Lady Rockets play the Raiderettes. Am I seeing? What's the difference? I know it's not the same Lady Rockets. It's not the same, or is it just not the same Raiderettes? Which one is it?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think neither one is the same, Noah, but I think Moore County's not the same because Forrest is being so much more aggressive and confident in what they're doing right now.
I love it, T-Roy. They got Moore County, as you said, they used the early timeout, and the coach is blowing hot over here.
Second one off the mark by Meagher. 9-point Lady Rocket lead. Katie Fletcher with it against Meagher, who has done a really nice job on her thus far. Shot put up by Graham. 3-ball no good, and a nice box out by Warner. Again, everybody doing their job, Noble. Great box out by Warner.
One shot opportunity.
Brown in the game, comes up firing, shot no good by Josie, out of bounds. It'll go to Moore County. But again, Noble, look to me, even in just 3 weeks' time, the difference in Brown and Pope to me, just how much more confident they look coming on the floor. Brown comes in, hey, you know what, I'm ready to shoot. Give me the basketball, I'll put it home.
Pope is doing an excellent job on defense, and no foul yet to her credit, T-Roy.
Fletcher from 3, shot no good. Rebound battle for inside, knocked away on the floor. They battle. Enlow tried to save it, but it's on the inline to Moore County.
Even that I love, T-Roy,
yes.
Getting down and fighting in there for that ball and going to the floor.
What a difference, Noble. So far, it has been all Lady Rockets. Fall away, no good. Rebound once again to Warner. Carly with about 4 boards here early in the first quarter.
I tell you what, she got 4, and the Raiderettes have no extra second possessions.
In low, they cover her up quickly. Cannot get off the 3 from the top of the circle. Try to set it now, give it up to Mason Kirby. Trying to deny her the basketball right now, and the tough assignment goes to Anna Harder, the sophomore. Brown on the wing. Out front, Enlow puts it on the floor. Back to Kirby. Patience, Noble. They don't have anything as of yet in their offense, but working it, not taking a bad shot.
And they're not looking for just one player to shoot.
Warner open, gets into the paint. Drive shot blocked by Fletcher on a nice job on the recovery there by Katie Fletcher. Back the other way, Moore County. Fletcher will stop. 3-ball on the way. This one too strong. Rebound battled for. Enlow tries to save it. And will we have a foul, or will it be Moore County possession? It'll be Moore County possession as Pope will re-enter the lineup. Thought maybe Enlow might have got bumped as she was going out of bounds, Noble.
She was certainly giving every effort to get to that ball. So I don't think they were going to call a cheap one on anybody.
Inside they go. Macy Fletcher to Katie. Lost the handle, and here comes Kirby. Kirby 2-on-1 with Enlow. Bounce pass, Kinsley underneath, puts it up, puts it in, and draws the foul. Noble, aggressive, attacking Lady Rocket group right now.
I tell you what, they had a 2-on-1, and they executed to perfection. Kirby came down the middle of the court, and she was able to find Enlow sitting under the basket, T-Roy.
Audrey Harder gets the foul, her first, and another quick timeout as Moore County tries to stem the tide.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upney. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99.
And welcome back to the new and improved Lady Rockets of 2023, Noble. They are taking it to the Raiderettes right now.
Taking it to them, exactly what they're doing.
Enlow converts the 3-point play. Kinsley on the board. It is now a 12-point lead, 14-2 as we approach the 1-minute mark.
Look at the defense, T-Roy. Look at the defense, the interior part.
Samantha Hopkins into the contest for the Lady Rockets. Out top, Fletcher with it. Katie Fletcher against Samantha Hopkins. Nothing easy right now for the Raiderettes.
They forcing them to shoot the perimeter shot, and they're not even looking for it, T-Roy.
On the baseline, nice up and under. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Meager. That time they got a good look, but Harder couldn't get it to go. In low in transition, 3 ball short. Long rebound to Fletcher. Katie Fletcher into front court for Moore County. Gives it up top, straight away 3. This one short, rebound pulled away by Pope, and they've got 30 seconds left in the quarter. Will they play for the final shot? There's my answer. In low from 3, no good. Rebound pulled away by Macy Fletcher.
I tell you what, Coach has given them the green light.
Out front they come. Graham. Fletcher now into the corner. Graham gets in the paint, blocked away beautifully by Meager. Recovered by Megan. Won't have time to get off a shot as the quarter expires, but what a quarter it's been. Which was more impressive, offense or defense? 14-2 Lady Rockets. We'll be back.
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Orton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet.
Amigos Mexican Grill is the
here in Chapel Hill. Noble Mays, that was the best quarter by far we have seen from the Lady Rockets this year. They were decisive, they were aggressive, they took really good shots, played great defense, and we talked about everybody being able to step up. You saw Carly Warner get on the backboards, provided them great rebounding inside. Megan Meager provided them tremendous defense. Kirby with really good offense, gets a pass to Enlow, who scores. Pope does a good job inside. Everybody contributing.
Contribution by all, T-Roy. And you ask a valid question, which was better, offense or defense? And I don't even know the answer.
I'm telling you, you could take your pick right there because both were excellent in that first quarter. Moore County trying to get something going. Shot put up from 10, no good. Rebound pulled away, though, by the Raiderettes. Inside they go. Macy Fletcher to the left hand, off the window, and good.
Executed to perfection that time, T-Roy.
Yeah, one of 2 seniors on this Raiderette squad, and now a little pressure. Kirby to Brown on the wing. Josie cross court. Gets it back from Kirby. Mason free throw line, didn't take the shot, backed it out now to Hopkins. And Noble, you've got to work the ball quickly against this trap. It comes in a hurry.
It's not coming as easily now, T-Roy, as it was in the first quarter.
Tried to go cross court and intercepted there by Harder.
Credit to the Raiderettes, T-Roy.
Knocked away by Hopkins from behind. Turnover, and here comes Mason Kirby. Kirby, she'll stop. She'll pop. Shot no good from 3. Rebound battle for inside, but it'll be off the hands of Logan, out of bounds. It'll stay with Forrest as Meager and Enlow will check back in.
Tell you what, Kirby can always tell folks she shot 100% from the field in the first quarter against the Raiderettes.
Just hope that trend continues. Meager, cross court, open Enlow. 3 ball on the way, bang! Kinsley Enlow from downtown. She's got 6, and they need her. Noble, she's one of those players that her confidence is, she hits those baskets, seems to grow. You just want her to get that tidal wave going.
She came down and pulled up in transition one time tonight, T-Roy.
Nice lob inside, a beautiful catch by Logan, who puts it up and in.
I've seen something I didn't like, T-Roy. Second quarter, Raidettes have a lot of inbound passes inside interior there.
In low again, open. Another three ball, no good. A long rebound. Run down in the corner by Katie Fletcher. Here comes Macy Fletcher the other way. Racing inside against Kirby, who will get the hand check. Mason Kirby picks up the foul, and Noble, believe it or not, that's their first foul of the game.
I believe it because I looked at it, T-Roy. That's why I told you I don't know what was more impressive, the offense or the defense. They played a whole first quarter without a foul, T-Roy.
And they played good defense. It wasn't stand and let them shoot. They were trying to penetrate inside and leave her with, 2 or 3 block shots in that first quarter.
I'm going to say the defense was great again, T-Roy. That was great defense. A couple block shots, but more impressively was all those times that I think Warner had those defensive rebounds.
Fletcher fakes, gets inside, leans in against Pope, and will draw the foul. Noble, energy being matched here in the second quarter by the Raiderettes. They came out with a different gear.
I tell you what, not only a different gear, they having a great deal of success on the interior, T-Roy. Going to get a timeout. Here's time by the Lady Rockets, T-Roy.
Good timeout taken. We'll take a break as well.
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves a veterinary.
First of 2 from Fletcher is good. Macy Fletcher. She, along with Paisley Logan, the only 2 seniors on this Moore County roster, as Fletcher connects on both free throws. 17-8 ball game. Raiderettes have cut it from 12 to 9. In low, they cover her up quickly. Here comes that trap, and you can look, they're extending it even further out toward the top of the circle.
Offense is not coming as easily, T-Roy, as it did in the first quarter.
Pope on the elbow, and we got a foul from behind. And Noble, that's the way you work against that kind of pressure defense. Get it to that elbow and then drop it down inside. Warner's going to be open if you can do that. Just got to be careful with the basketball, as that one deflected away by Graham out of bounds.
Let me ask you, Troy, from a basketball standpoint, this defense that Moore County is playing now, Coach did a lot of changing, or these young ladies just woke up?
I think they changed a little bit, but I think the pressure has been extended. That time they got a hand on it. Kirby tried to regain and travel the basketball. But again, Noble, it's like flipping a switch. The Lady Rockets had all the energy, all the loose movement, all the confidence in the world in the first quarter. Moore County now is kind of with their defense trying to turn the page.
And offense, watch this. Offense, they could not get anything on the interior in the first quarter. Now they're working the ball on the interior in the second quarter.
Working against that zone. You see the soft spot there. Get it out front, shooter from 3, good. Dingler from downtown. And Noble, that's what you don't want to see. Going inside the paint where you collapse down, you got a shooter open from beyond the arc. Kirby out front. Pass trying to get it to Pope, knocked away and stolen, and here comes Dingler. Bounce pass, Fletcher inside, puts it off the window and in. Little run here by Moore County.
It's not a little run, T-Roy, that's huge.
Can the Lady Rockets maintain now and find their composure once more? This defense has really changed the tempo of the game right now.
Yes, indeed.
In low with it. Here comes Dingler. They are really trapping the basketball. Coach Murrow has seen enough. He'll take a timeout. Not happy is Coach Murrow, as we'll take a break as well.
Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime. Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
Know that with Apex Bank.
Back after the timeout, Lady Rockets trying to regain momentum here. And Noble, if you play good defense, you can always keep yourself in a basketball game. And what a difference a quarter has made. This Raiderette defense much more swarming right now as they get another steal. Logan picks it up on the run out. Here comes Dingler. Megan Meager giving chase. Got a piece of the basketball, but a piece of the hand as well. And Dingler will go to the line for two. Noble, it was 14-2 after one. 11-3 Moore County here in the second quarter.
Yes, it is, Troy. And I got to ask again for clarity. I know I asked earlier, but is this more because the personnel didn't change? This is just a case of Moore County making adjustments from the coaching staff? And
I think so. I think they know that, I mean, it's no secret. Ball handling is not the strength of the Lady Rockets. You want to try to pressure them. They weren't really getting after them on the pressure. The Lady Rockets were moving the basketball very quickly. They were not being able to double team. This second quarter, they really extended the pressure and really gotten after the basketball, as we see again there. Every pass contested. And as Brown was falling out of bounds, they're going to call her for the travel right in front of the Moore County bench.
She took an extra step there, T-Roy. She got caught on the sideline. Coach Merle's wanting to push to kind of explain that, so they had to make a call one way or the other.
But Noble, you think about what a difference just a foot makes. If you get up in somebody's face like they did here, make it hard to get that pass away or easy. There were shooters identified as point-blank bunny blown there. They had a chance to get within two.
And that was not available first quarter, Troy.
I know. But watch how quickly now the traps are coming. Hands are not down at their sides. They're up. Really making it difficult for the Lady Rockets. Pass not able to be saved. Inbounds to a Lady Rocket. Turnover gives it back now to Moore County. Dingler out top with it. Lady Raiders have worked themselves back into this one.
They have. They've given it every effort, and they have been rewarded for it.
Katie Fletcher on the wing. And right now, Noble, you can see Lady Rockets have come back out of that zone. They were a little soft. We saw them get into the interior of that zone and then find the shooter on the wing.
It was a lot of opening, a lot of cushion off in there, Troy. So
Dingler poked away by Enlow as Rabin and Hopkins will check in. Dingler to play it in, side front court. Noble, right now, it's a time for this team that they have to see what they're made of kind of thing. Can you weather a storm? And if you can, it's the kind of things that build confidence in a team.
Coach Murrah has a 9-woman rotation going on right now, T-Roy.
They've held Logan scoreless thus far. Katie Fletcher gets inside, flips it up, shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Kirby. Here comes Mason on the move. Gives it up, Hopkins on the wing, gets it right back. Bounce pass knocked away from behind, picked up by Moore County's Fletcher. Fletcher on the move, Hopkins back. Fletcher will challenge her right by to the left-handed end. Hopkins looked as though she wanted to set up for the charge, but Fletcher was able to avoid her across the lane, put it up with the left hand, sweeping through, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Did an excellent job, not only using her left hand, but with her body as well, T-Roy.
There's that trap again. Hopkins in the corner on a wing now to Enlow. Almost a travel. Hopkins trying to save the basketball now. She's in trouble. Jump ball situation. And the possession arrow in favor of the Lady Rockets with 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. And Noble, I mean, I hate to say this, but you need to go to the locker room at least with a 2-point lead. You don't need to let them tie this thing at halftime, because at that point, what does it do to your psyche?
Well, I tell you what, I do understand that, but 2-point difference, I think the psyche part is already playing in, because you still got to do something with this press right here, T-Roy.
Yeah. Kirby steps into a 15-footer, and that is a big one from Mason Kirby.
She's only missed one all night, T-Roy.
Noble again, and that was a pull-up jump shot on the move. Nicely done by Mason Kirby.
Only missed one all evening.
Oh, nice back door and a beautiful pass to the cutting Ellie Dram. Really nicely executed by the Lady Raiders. Warner puts it on the floor. Carly into the paint, and we got a blocking foul as Warner charges into Fletcher. Let's see if they say she is shooting the basketball. They're going to put it on the line, so Carly does a nice job of kind of flipping that ball up there as she absorbed the contact. Macy Fletcher's second.
On the floor, T-Roy.
Up on the floor. Thought at first they were going to give her 2. 20 seconds. Rabin inside. Nice pass to Warner. Blocked away beautifully by Katie Fletcher, and that starts the break. Fletcher with 15. She'll hold it up. Dingler now to Logan. 2-point ball game. 8 seconds left here in the second quarter. Oh, Graham almost traveled with it. Logan from 3. This one off the mark. Rebound battle for, and that'll do it for this first half of action. A tale of 2 quarters. It was all Lady Rockets in the first, all Raiderettes in the second. 19-17 Forrest as we reach halftime.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Local agents Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
And welcome back here at halftime. Lady Rockets certainly impressive at the outset of this game. Had to hold off a strong Moore County rally in the second. Lead it by 2 here at halftime, 19-17. And we are joined at halftime by Rocket head basketball coach Shane Chapman. And Shane, over the holidays, got some experience, played some, of course, much larger classification teams, but you got to think, trying to make yourself better, those are the kind of things that will make you better heading into district competition.
You know, and that's been our whole off-season or off-district schedule, I should say. We've tried to play bigger schools, athletic schools, you know, just getting ourselves ready for a district push. You know, our record is not indicative of what kind of team we really are. I know it's easy to say as a coach, but our guys, I'm super proud of the way they've worked night in, night out, all season long. We've had some hiccups here and there, but the guys have worked really hard. We had a good, you know, off-break activities at a Christmas tournament, you know, and got back in the gym, took some time off, and then got back in the gym, and the kids are itching to go tonight.
Yeah, and you got to feel like this is a game that you went to Moore County and by all accounts didn't play your best. I think this is one of the games that the guys are going to say, hey, this is where we turn it around. We get some momentum heading into the new year.
You know, and that's why we've talked about new year, new beginnings, just trying to get off on the right foot. We played as bad a half of basketball at Moore County that we've played since I've been here. Just didn't do anything right. And, I gave them a Debbie Downer film session and just showed them how we could fix it and what we could do and what it looked like. And they saw it and understood and just used it as a way to chip in and go back to work. And they've bought into what we're doing. Hopefully we'll see some results, and hopefully it'll start tonight.
What are the things that you always go back at break and you get a few days and you try to do a little self-scouting and maybe look at some things you want to improve, things that you've done well? Maybe talk about those things you've done well and you feel pretty good about, and things that you need to improve on the second half of the season.
I'm not a clerical person by any stretch of the imagination, but I've looked at some stats. I've looked at a lot of data through Huddle and through our film system and things like that, where I have, we've had 3 good quarters pretty much all season long in some stretch. It might be the first, third, and fourth. It might be the second, third, and fourth. It might be the first, second, and third. Not a whole game. And then there's been several games where we've played 3.5 good quarters, but we've not put a full game front to back together. And then when we get close to doing that, we fix a leak here and then we one spring somewhere else. We'll shoot the ball really well, but we'll have double-digit turnovers, or we'll play really good offensively, but our help side defense will be pretty bad. So just trying to find stuff and fix it, and then we fix one thing and then something else breaks, and we fix that too. But the guys understand what we're trying to do on both ends of the floor and in our transition game, trying to get the ball up the floor with numbers due to our size and try to get the easy buckets. And, I think we knocked the lid off, have a little success, get the momentum going. I think we're going to be a pretty tough team to beat.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You look at it, as you said, you have really played the more difficult schedule trying to get ready for this district. And you look at the records of the teams in the district right now. Of course, Cascade's having a good start, but you think you should be right there in the thick of things.
Yeah, we've looked at some of those, and I try to play that as low as possible to the guys and not make those guys, scratching around and looking, on certain platforms to try to find what other teams are doing. I really want to focus on us as a basketball team, and that's been our whole mentality all season long, is we're not going to worry about what other teams do until later in the season when we really need to get those wins. But we've really been trying to focus on us, take care of us on both ends of the floor, take care of ourselves in the locker room, take care of ourselves in the weight room, in the hallways, and they've done a really good job of that. We've seen, and I've let, just like I said, a little bit of information loose on what community's doing and what Grundy has been doing and what Cascade. We got to see them live and in action over Christmas break, and I just told the guys, I said, I feel like they're the team to beat in our district. If we play really well, we play really physical, I think we can give them all they want. But our guys have got to do what we do. We can't help what other teams do. We can just do what we do, and that's take care of the basketball on the offensive end and play with our hair on fire on the defensive end, and hopefully have some good breaks go our way and get the ball in the hole, and then let momentum build where it goes.
Hey, let's just hope you get off the 2023 start like the Lady Rockets did in the first quarter.
I'll take it the whole game.
I'm telling you, man. We're going to put 4 of them together.
That's right.
Coach Shane Chapman.
Go Rockets.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Funeral Home and Cremation Services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
And welcome back. It was 14-2 after one quarter. Forrest, but Moore County puts together a 15-5 second quarter, gets it back within 2 here at halftime, 19-17. Noble fiercely working on some stats here. What you got for us?
Yes, indeed, T-Roy. What I was looking for, I was trying to figure out, you were looking for a wing player to help out Kirby. I was trying to see who was able to help out on both teams. For Fletcher, for the Raiderettes, she had 8 points. And her wing player was number 20, Graham, who had 4 points. And then they had a couple other players chip in. Dingler had 3 points, had 1 3-point basket. And then Logan had 2 points. For the Lady Rockets, we already know Kirby. I think she only missed 1 shot, T-Roy. Only missed 1 shot from the field. She had 11 points. And the wing player for her sidekick was Enlow. Enlow came in with 5 points. And then you had 3 points by Miller. And then you had 1 point by Pope. So I got to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. I think that should be about everybody that time, T-Roy. So it's pretty been consistent. You got, again, Kirby with 11 and Fletcher for the Raiderettes with 8. Everybody else been right in that range of 3 to 5 points.
Noble, I think the thing that Moore County did in the second quarter with their defense, they extended it out to take away the guard play by the Lady Rockets. So we saw the one time where the Lady Rockets sent Pope up to the high post and had Warner down low. They're going to have that open because Moore County is going to try to take away the outside game. They're going to say, okay, you're going to beat us. We're going to pressure you to death on the wings. We're going to pressure you to death out front where your guards are going to handle the ball. We're going to say beat us inside. So the Lady Rockets have got to figure out a way to get a few easy baskets, whether that is off their defense or off the inside play. They got to take a little pressure off their perimeter game here in the second half.
Now, from where I'm sitting, I can understand why the Lady Rockets are having trouble on offense because of the Raiderettes' defense. I don't understand why the Raiderettes are having so much success on offense now, though.
They moved the ball much better. You watched, their offense was much more crisp in that second quarter. And they were able to get it inside. As you said, that was one of the things that the Lady Rockets kept them out of the paint in the first quarter. Second quarter, they got it to Fletcher quite a bit. Moore County with it here early in the third. 2-point ball game here in Chapel Hill to begin this new year here on TC Sports 1. Inside pass tip from Macy to Katie Fletcher, who is fouled off the carom by Megan Meagler.
Right under the goal again, T-Roy.
Yeah, Megan's found her second. And Moore County, Noble, in that first quarter was very content to take a lot of perimeter shots. In the second quarter, they really made a point to try to get it inside.
And I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but in my 2 times of seeing Moore County, I wouldn't have thought that they would have wanted to necessarily settle for a lot of perimeter shots.
Yeah, and you know, they did hit the 3 by Dingler when she got her feet set. That was a wide open shot, but they were taking some contested shots in that first quarter. Fletcher missed them both, but the long rebound tipped right back to her. Now Dingler, another chance from 3, and she cans it first lead of the night for Moore County. So the 2 missed free throws, but an offensive rebound by Moore County. The Dingler 3 makes it 20-19.
The same person who shot the free throw got the rebound, T-Roy.
Yep. In low. Couple of dribbles Kicks Warner just inside the arc from the left corner. Shot no good. Pope with a rebound, puts it up, will not drop. Rebound battle for, controlled by Kirby, who'll put it up, put it home, and draw the foul. Mason Kirby, and Noble, she just has an innate ability to be around the basketball. With her stature, she should not get as many offensive rebounds as she does, but somehow she's just always around the basketball.
Magnetic, T-Roy. She's just drawn to it. And wherever the ball at, it seems to find her, or she seems to find it. I don't know how to word it.
Kirby puts them back in front. Missed the free throw for the three-point play, but a 1-point Lady Rocket lead. Fletcher out front, Dingler. Dingler with a couple of threes, so she's beginning to heat up a little bit now for Moore County. Inside off the cut, Graham flips it up off the window and in. Really nicely done on the cut, Noble, and that's what you want to see out of this Lady Rocket team on the other end. Be able to get somebody to the basket like that off the cut.
Can we not just pack the interior, Troy, and make them start to shoot from the perimeter?
You know, that's something that they may look at doing. Because right now, the pressure is extended on us trying to take away guard play. Maybe you pack it down and say, hey, beat us with a three.
That's all I'm asking, because there's a clear distinction between that first quarter and everything I've seen since then. Maybe we just pack the interior, because I don't think Moore County has shot past 10 feet, a 10-foot jumper since the second quarter started.
Out front, Kirby steps into a three. Good. Miss automatic. Mason Kirby again rings the bell from downtown. Her second triple of the night.
I repeat, she's only missed one shot all night, T-Roy.
16 for Mason and a 2-point lead for the Lady Rockets. Logan out front. Ball knocked away, picked up by Carly Warner. Now kicked away from behind by Fletcher. No call, but the Lady Rockets end up with it. Kirby fakes and penetrates. Kick to Meagher. Steps into a three. This one a little too strong. Long rebound to Graham of Moore County. Approaching the 5-minute mark left here in the third quarter. 2-point Lady Rocket lead. Moore County with the basketball. Now, backdoor cut. Nice pass off that high post area. Noble, that's what I was talking about. Bring that player to the high post and have a good passer going back door. That was a beautifully executed play. Logan with a payoff.
As you said, executed beautifully, T-Roy.
Pope wasn't expecting the pass. Turnover gives it to Moore County, and Dingler on the payoff end. She's got 8.
All they shooting is layups, Troy. That's all they doing.
Moore County back on top. Kirby pull-up jumper. 15-footer may have gotten partially blocked from behind. Cleared by Moore County. And Fletcher will be tied up in rear court. Possession arrow will give it to the Lady Rockets as Brown's going to check in the game, giving Pope a break. Mason Kirby to play it in. Brown on the wing. Cross court left side in low. They step out on her now to Brown. Brown lets it fly beyond the arc. Shot a little short. Rebound. Carly Warner blocked from behind. Pulled away by guess who? Mason Kirby, who draws the foul.
I think they had 3 shots at it that time, T-Roy.
Yeah.
2-point blank range. Mason Kirby again. Magnetic. Found the ball, or the ball found her.
Want to go back. Brown is a freshman. Something I wanted to point out. She's going to learn in time, and this is just growing and being part of the game. When she's receiving the ball on the perimeter behind the arc, she's 3 or 4 feet behind the arc. She has to step into her jumper, get right there behind that arc, be ready to shoot. Gives you that extra second that the defense can't get to you.
Mason Kirby knocked down both free throws, T-Roy.
She's got 18, and we're tied at 26. Backdoor Graham with a nice catch. Spins in the paint. Shot good. Ellie Graham now with 8.
You do realize that was just another layup, correct?
Exactly. 28-26. Raiderettes. Kirby. Gets it up to Enlow. Along the baseline, she'll fall away. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Macy Fletcher of Moore County. Gives it up now to Dingler.
So the Lady Rockets are in man-to-man, right?
Let's see, yeah. Shot put up from three, good. Logan now is becoming a quandary for the Lady Rockets because they're heating up from outside now. Dingler's hit a couple of threes. Logan hits a three there, and Moore County suddenly taking a 5-point lead. Quick timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
29-12, Moore County since the first quarter, Noble.
Yes, indeed. I know that in that second quarter, they outscored the Lady Rockets 15-5, T-Roy, so everything has shifted since the first quarter.
Up top, Kirby steps into a three. Do I need to say it, Noble?
You don't need to say it, but it sounds good when you say it, though.
From way downtown, bang again. The sweet jumper by Mason Kirby.
See what I'm talking about? Sweet.
Keeping them in it right now. Logan tries to answer, shot no good. A rebound run down by Carly Warner. Warner on the move, gives it up, tried to get it to Kirby, but Dingler steps in front of her, deflects it out of bounds. Kirby's got 21 right now of the 29.
Listen to these numbers, T-Roy. Kirby is 3 from 4 behind the arc and 5 of 6 inside the arc, T-Roy. Only missed 1 3-pointer and only missed 1 inside the arc all night.
Fletcher knocks it away from Warner from behind. Dingler will pick it up, go the length of the floor to the left-hand layup. Good. She's in double figures now with 10, and the lead is back to 4. 2:25 left here, third quarter. In low off the deflection. Kinsley had it knocked away from behind, picked up by Dingler. On the outlet, here comes Logan with the numbers, 3-on-1. Bounce pass, filling the lane, putting it up and in is Anna Harder. Right now, Moore County playing with an awful lot more energy, Noble.
They ran the break beautifully that time, T-Roy.
Brown on the wing, draws a double team. Free throw line in low. Into the corner. Hopkins couldn't get a shot off, and we got a stoppage here. Let's see.
Got a kick ball, he called.
Okay. For the first time, Megan Skaggs will check into the lineup, replacing Carly Warner. 6-point Moore County lead. $1:47 left here, third quarter.
Carly Warner has done an excellent job securing those rebounds this evening.
Probably trying to throw it in. And Coach Merle's going to have a chat with the official closest to him here.
Well, we got a uniform. We need to address the uniform, T-Roy. She's going to have to come off the court and address her uniform.
Yeah, in low, trying to adjust a shoe, I think, and Meagher's going to check in quickly. Kirby throws it into rear court. Megan Meagher with it. Mason on the wing. Cross court. Brown steps into the three. Blocked away beautifully by Moore County and saved by Harder. 2-on-2. Harder into the paint to the left hand. No good, and she'll draw the foul on Megan Meagher, who did not like that call at all. Megan tagged for the foul, her third, but it was Logan, I believe, who came over and got the block to start the break, Noble.
Yes, indeed. And Coach Merle will be able to explain to Miller when you come down like that, the official, he's probably going to blow his whistle. He may not always be in the best position to see the play, but if you come down with your hand like that, he's probably going to blow the whistle 9 times out of 10.
Harder missed on the first, the lefty on the second. It's up and in. Harder now with 3. 7-point Moore County lead. 1:36 left here in the third quarter as Warner's going to check back in for Meagher, who will have to go to the bench with her third personal. Hopkins, Kirby, Warner, Brown, and Skaggs, the 5 on the floor for Coach Hal Merle. There's that half-court trap again. They're working that 2-3 zone, and you see it extend, Noble.
I see number 14 wide open down there, Hopkins, wide open in the paint.
Kirby backs it out.
Hopkins still wide open, Troy. We're not looking down at him.
Tried to get it high post, ball knocked away. They'll scrap for it on the floor, and we've got, I believe, maybe a foul on the backside. No, jump ball situation. This time it'll go to Moore County.
Troy, Coach Merle, if he can get his way, the next time the Lady Rockets come down, Hopkins will get a golden opportunity to take that and put it off the glass. She's been wide open underneath the basket.
Here's the thing. Coach Merle wants to play with a lead because being behind, they're not a team that's made for catch-up. They don't have the depth to be able to trap and give a lot of fouls. So that's not something they want to do. Logan missed from 3. Rebound pulled away, and here comes Mason Kirby.
Keep an eye on number 14. Hopkins down low.
Kick Brown. Back up top to Kirby. Kirby gets between defenders. Fires from 15, a little short. Fletcher with a rebound. Now we got a foul to reach in. Foul's going to go on Josie Brown. Josie's first. Inlow and Rabin will return for the Lady Rockets as they'll replace Brown, and they'll give Mason Kirby that extra little break. 39 seconds left here in the third, so she'll get the rest of the quarter and the timeout between quarters.
Bringing all 5 starters at the fourth quarter.
Fletcher along the baseline. They'll work it out top now. Moore County with 25 seconds left in the quarter. Looks like Coach Spencer is going to be happy to play for one here. Lady Raiders, after a sleepwalking start, have definitely awakened here in these last couple of quarters.
They certainly have woke up, T-Roy. They're not the same team from the first quarter.
Logan, 3 ball on the way. This one no good. Rebound to Skaggs. Tries to clear it, and that'll do it for this third quarter of action. Another good quarter for the Raiderettes as they extend the lead. We head to the fourth, 36-29, Moore County.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Lady Rockets trail by 7 heading into this fourth quarter. And Noble, what does Coach Hal Merle's group have to do to get back in this?
It's going to sound redundant. It's got to look like it did first quarter, understanding that the Raiderettes had a lot to do with the change in the second and third. They got to pack the interior, in my opinion, on defense.
They got it to the high post area, and we're going to have a foul call. Harder on the hold. They'll call on the floor, however. No shooting foul. Lady Rockets will get it back. Noble, you've got to value each possession here. You want a good shot. You want to come out with points. And then on the other end, no need to panic yet. Just play good, solid defense and don't let them have easy shots. Inlow fakes just inside the arc, pulls the trigger, the 16-footer good. That was a really nice move by Inlow and something I think maybe we need to see a little bit more out of her repertoire.
We do. And I tell you what, I've seen a player for the Lady Rockets wide open. We just need to cut to the basket, T-Roy.
Dingler as Kirby picks her up.
They packing the interior a little bit for me. I appreciate that.
Kirby giving chase to Dingler out front. The high screen. Almost double dribble there. Graham fires from 15. Shot no good. A rebound inside. And we got a foul on Carly Warner as she and Macy Fletcher were going at it down low. I'll take that. I mean, that's a foul where you're trying to get after it.
I'll tell you why I'll take it. Not giving up on anything on the interior. I'm not convinced yet that the Raiderettes are going to have much success shooting that perimeter shot.
So before they get the ball in, Fletcher now is going to be tagged for her third personal, an offensive foul as she was pushing off while they tried to get the ball in bounds. So a chance now to cut it to 3 or 2 with a three-point basket.
There's always somebody open for the Lady Rockets. I just like to see them cut to the basket, Troy. There she is.
Kirby from 12, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Graham of Moore County. Coach Merrill continuing to shout out instructions on that Lady Rocket sideline as Dingler penetrates. Gives it to Graham in the paint, knocked away. We got a foul on the floor.
She got some NBA steps that time, Troy.
Yeah, that was a little Steph Curry across the lane there. Foul's going to be on Enlow. They'll say she came down the wrist. It'll be a non-shooting foul. First of the game on Kinsley Enlow. 15 foul. Nope, they're going to send her to the line now.
Wow.
Boy, I'm going to tell you, Noble, that's a tough break because we saw it on this end. It ended up being Meager getting the ball out of bounds, and this time it's going to be Graham ending up shooting. She connects on the first. Ellie Graham now with 9. This one's trying to get her into double figures. Second toss good. 38-31, Moore County. 6.5 left here in the fourth quarter.
Troy, there's going to be somebody open for the Lady Rockets.
Meager out front. Kirby, good job of saving it between defenders. She'll pull the trigger just inside the arc, no good. That one tipped. It'll stay with the Lady Rockets. And Noble, when you shoot the ball well, sometimes that happens, that the referee is tricked into thinking, you know what?
Somebody had to happen.
Somebody had to happen.
Yes, somebody hit that, right?
I didn't see it, but Enlow, this one partially blocked. Rebound pulled away by Fletcher. She and Carly Warner continue to jockey for position down inside.
Graham fought through a screen to block that shot for the Raiders, T-Roy. Excellent defensive play.
Dingler out front. Inside Fletcher. Gives it up to Harder from 3. Shot too strong. Tipped around, controlled by Megan Meager. Just under 6 left here in the fourth quarter. Meager racing the other way. Kick open in low from 3. This one no good. Rebound Kirby to Meager. Little 10-footer good. First basket of the night for Megan Meager. She's got 3. Back to 5 now. Noble just have to control the glass, limit the second shots here, and convert on your end. Inside, Graham in traffic, puts it up, shot no good. Wanted the foul, didn't get it, and here comes Megan Meager. Kirby, open, corner 3, in and out, no good. Enlow with a rebound, puts it up and in. Kinsley now in double figures with 10. Lead is 3.
Lady Rockets can shoot layups as well, T-Roy.
Being aggressive on the backboard, those easy shots will get you back in it. Fletcher calling for it down low. Now Dingler with it out top. Oh, she traveled. They got it. Thought he wasn't going to call it, but she drug the pivot foot, Noble.
She not only drug it, she picked one up and then come back the other way with it. T-Run forgot the ball. I tell you what, it looks like they got a little mixed up here. We're going to get a couple breathers here, T-Roy, bringing in a few of the starters.
Pope back in. Remember, Meager playing with the 3 persons. Enlow up top to Kirby. Kick back to Enlow, and she traveled it, gives it right back to Moore County. That's one of the things you don't want to have in a tight game is an empty possession where you just don't get a shot.
You don't want it, T-Roy, and it seems like no matter who it is, everybody seems to be surprised when that whistle's blown.
Logan around the high screen, left the jumper short. Ball on the floor picked up by Pope and a nice box out by Meager. Megan the other way. Pope on a wing. Looks inside, pass deflected out of bounds by Graham. It'll stay with the Lady Rockets.
If the Lady Rockets can be poised, we can do the same thing that the Raiders are doing. The game is inside. It's the interior, Troy. There's somebody open for the Lady Rockets.
In low. On a wing. Here comes the trap. But Noble, you watch. That trap hasn't been nearly as aggressive. They're not coming after the ball handler like they were. It's not that hard trap. Enlow gets around the double team, puts it up, shot short. Rebound pulled away by Fletcher. steps through, and we got a jump ball situation as once again, there was Mason Kirby to tie her up. Cardinal sin committed there, Noble. Don't turn around and show the basketball. If you have it, put it down where a guard can get it. Kirby right there to take advantage.
Yes, indeed. And then she had a golden opportunity initially to throw it out, kick it out, or dribble, but she didn't take that.
Fletcher around the high screen, down the lane, puts it up and draws the foul. You've got to get to her quicker there. Foul is going to be on Meagher, and that's now 4 on Megan Meagher. 3:37 left. Coach Merle may roll the dice here.
I think he has to. You just can't let Fletcher get that deep inside, T-Roy.
Fletcher's shot no good. She's now 0 of 3 from the stripe, Noble. They'll bring Warner into the game, replace Meagher, who now has those 4 personals. 16 fouls right now for the Lady Rockets, just 4 for Moore County. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Rockets as Fletcher finally gets on the board tonight, Noble. That's her first point of the game. 4-point Raiderette lead. Warner. Watch, Noble. Hands are not up. They're not really getting after the basketball. That time they just dribbled it off their foot. Picked up Dingler on the breakaway. Puts it up and in. Dingler's got 12. Here comes Kirby. Gives it up to Enlow. Enlow between defenders. Knocked away again. Here comes Dingler on the run out. Dingler all the way down. Puts it up and in. Back-to-back turnovers by the Lady Rockets. Leads to 2 breakaway layups by Dingler, and it's now an 8-point game with 3 minutes left.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts, and who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere. Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
And welcome back. 43-35 your score. 3 minutes and 1 second remaining. And Noble back-to-back excellent defensive plays by the Raiderettes. They steal the ball. It's Dingler on the run out. 2 easy buckets. Stretches the lead back to 8 now.
And they were not necessarily clean steals, Troy. We just handed the ball over to them a couple times, but I'll reiterate this point one last time and I'll leave it alone. Has the Raiderettes shot anything past 10 feet in this quarter?
No, not consistently all night long. Dingler got the 2 threes, and then you had 1 from Logan. That's pretty much been it.
And all I'm saying is all they shooting is layups, Troy.
Yeah.
And when you go back and you look at all this, Coach Chapman was talking about he wasn't very clerical. Coach Merle will be able to go back and he'll see how many they had inside the paint, and that's the difference in the game.
Now here comes the trap as Enlow picked up the basketball, almost stolen away by Fletcher. She got a hand on it. Kirby to play it in. Lobs it in rear court. Carly Warner with it. They'll bring Meagher back at the next whistle. Warner to Kirby. 3 ball off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Fletcher. On the outlet, Graham. Into front court. Leaves it with Katie Fletcher now. Now Moore County can afford to be really patient here, Noble. You'll take a layup if given, but you got all the time in the world. And they're going to try to exploit each matchup right now, see who the best matchup is with the ball. Right now, my money might be on Graham because she has the ball handling ability, also the size.
My money is on M. Fletcher, T-Roy.
Fakes, gets to the baseline, and she twisted an ankle, Noble, and she is in some pain right now. That is a tough injury for Graham. Tried to plant that ankle as she was going to put the shot up inside, I think, and she's going to try to walk it off.
I was looking at her face, T-Roy. I was looking at her face, T-Roy, and it was real clear.
Audrey Harder checking in for Graham. Need a bucket here. Gotta make shots. In low. Fall away three, no good. Rebound over the back was Fletcher to pick that one away.
We didn't box out, T-Roy.
Here come the Raiderettes with 1:25 remaining. Dingler looks backdoor, gives it up now to Fletcher. And they're going to be really content right here to just dribble out the clock, Noble. Fletcher gives it up on a weave to Macy Fletcher. 1:07. They got to give the foul, and Warner does. Dingler, who has been to the free throw line a couple of times tonight but has yet to connect. She'll step to the stripe now, shooting 1-1, trying to give her team a double-digit lead.
Help me with this, Troy. You just said something that sparked my interest. I'm probably wrong in my thought process. Since they have not done exceptionally well from the free throw line tonight, could we perhaps have been fouling them all night? Or that's not something you want to lean on?
This juncture of the game, maybe you do. After they get those couple of baskets back to back and get it to 8, I think right there you probably had to give the foul a little quicker than you got it there.
Because what I'm thinking is all the layups they've had all night. I'm talking about maybe the whole second half, fouling them most of the second half. Am I on the wrong track with my thinking?
I don't know if you can go hack-a-shack in high school at that juncture or not, but I mean
all I'm saying is you could have made them go to the line and earn it, because these layups was easy.
Warner inside, puts it up, blocked from behind. Kirby, 3-ball, a little too strong. Dingler able to outrace in low to the basketball. Dingler behind the back, now in front court. They'll come out and foul her again. Dingler's had a really nice game here tonight, Noble. She's got 16. She'll head to the line with a chance for 2 more here.
She's been pretty fluid, T-Roy. She's been somebody who she's done exceptionally well. As you obviously seen there, she's handles the ball exceptionally well, but she's made a great deal of excellent plays when she made decision-making.
Missed the free throw. Now you got to get a shot up quickly. Kirby into the paint. Runner blocked by Fletcher, who will be called for the foul. Macy Fletcher. That'll be her 4th. Kirby to the line, so Noble, you do get a chance to put points on the board with no time off the clock here, so that is one help.
Yeah. The gap is kind of wide at this point, though, T-Roy.
Yeah, it is. Kirby's toss is good. Old County will take a break. We'll take it as well.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Noble, as we return, if one thing we've noticed tonight, in that first quarter, Lady Rockets were crisp, moved the basketball well, didn't get a lot of pressure on the ball from Moore County in the first quarter. That's the one thing that Coach Merle is going to continue to harp on, is they've got to find more ball handling, because that is where other teams are going to try to attack this group, where they came with the double teams, Moore County. Once you get it, you got to be able to either dribble or pass to do something with it. Moore County has really done a good job when they took the lead of being able to take the Lady Rockets out of their game, speed them up a little bit.
So each remaining opponent for the Lady Rockets, they go back and look at this film and they see that the difference in the first quarter and the second and third and fourth, you just have to play them differently, right?
Yes. Dingler in rear court. She's going to be fouled by Enlow with 30.3 ticks remaining. 45-37. Moore County, if they can hang on, will improve to 11-6. We'll drop the Lady Rockets to 3-11 with Grundy County, that long trip up on the mountain on Friday night.
Going back to your point a second ago, that means that the Lady Rockets should anticipate that second, third, and fourth quarter looking like that for the remaining part of the season, right? Because everybody's going to go back and look at this film, right?
Yeah, I would assume that, you know, with numbers, you're going to try to wear them down. You want to try to take Kirby out of the game as much as you can, take the top scorer out of the game and top ball handler. So, you know, those are the things that this team's going to have to overcome. Now, strides made tonight, but again, you still got a little work to do. You just want to go out if you can and bottle that first quarter. That was as good a quarter as we have seen out of them this year.
The best I've seen, T-Roy.
Yeah. Kirby, 12 seconds remaining. Step back three on the way. Got it. Mason Kirby in a quick timeout taken. Kirby with 26 as we head to a break.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
.6 seconds left. Too little too late, Noble, but all in all, there will be some things that you take out of this game and say, hey, you know, we move into the district part of our schedule. If you can move the ball, rebound as you did in the first quarter, do those things well on a consistent basis, you got a chance to contend.
Yes, indeed. And at the end of the game, you'll be able to say, hey, they beat us only maybe by about 8 points or so, depending on after this foul here.
Dingler gets it free to Harder. They'll dribble out the clock, and the Raiderettes will take home their 11th victory of the season. It was not without some consternation as the Lady Rockets put up a fight here tonight but fall short. Your final, it's Moore County 47 and the Lady Rockets 40. We'll take a break. We'll be back with game number 2. It's the Rockets and the Raiders coming up here on TC Sports 1.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Orton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Roo Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet. Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime. Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditioning. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
And welcome back as we are between contests here at Forrest High School. Our upcoming second contest features the 4-4 Raiders of Moore County taking on the 1-12 Rockets of Forrest High School. As we got a chance to speak with Coach Chapman, Noble, record deceiving. Not where the record you would want to be, but they have played much better than a 1-12 squad.
I agree with that statement when he made it. And I tell you what, I also appreciated from Coach Chapman's candid interview with you there, as he was being very transparent and very open with you there. When he started talking about trying to put a whole game together, when he started talking about we do this very well, or maybe we need to work on this part, they need to try to put it all together through the course of not only 4 quarters, but eliminate certain things and emphasize, enhance certain areas they need to work on. So I thought he did an excellent job of being able to say they just still trying to put all the pieces together, and hopefully as time goes on throughout the season, they can start putting complete games together.
Yeah, and I think probably the low point of the season for the Rockets right now would be that Moore County loss. They definitely went to Lynchburg thinking, hey, we got a chance to win this game, and it ended up going south pretty quick. 68-42 Moore County in that first game. So not only do you have just one game to get ready for district action on Friday night, you got a little revenge factor coming as well. You want to play well and kind of prove to yourself that, hey, we weren't nearly the team we were when we played them a few weeks ago.
So you're looking at this game sort of as a barometer. You can look at this game and try to see what kind of strides you made since the last time you seen Moore County. And I think that was, I might be wrong, December 13th?
December 13th, yes. Yeah.
So, and as you talked about over the holiday break there, they was able to go play a little more upscale tempo with some of the competitors they played against.
Nolensville, Summit, they played some bigger teams, and of course lost those contests, but as Coach Chapman said, you're playing those guys because you want to, use the iron sharpens iron. You want to get better.
If you want to see how good you are, you need to go out and play somebody a little better than you, as how it always has been.
No, but let's go back and look at the girls' action just a little bit, give some final numbers for the Lady Rockets. Mason Kirby, again, excellent night for her.
Yes, she did, Troy. 29 points, Troy. 29 points is what she had. And I'll tell you what, I hope no one will get mad at me. I'm going to let you do the math with me, but I tell you what, I put them in fractions and I looked at it. She was 10 or 15 from the field, T-Roy. So she 2/3, my man. So I know that's 66.6%. So
you'll take that every night of the week.
All night long. So here's the beautiful thing about it. All these fractions that I have on here, T-Roy, she was 6 of 9 from inside the arc. So I know that's 2/3 also. So great job. She's right around the 66%. But here's the part that I like, T-Roy. Again, 2/3 also, 4 of 6 from behind the arc. So she was 66% all throughout. So you love being able to do that. And the opposing team, Dingler had 19 points. You talked about how subtle she was. Great ball handler, number 22. She did an excellent job, but they had a little more balance on their team of being able to do a couple things there. But probably the big thing I want to focus on, T-Roy, is if you're looking for a silver lining, we started out 14-2 first quarter, Lady Rockets, and we did outscore them in the fourth quarter, if I did my numbers correctly. So we outscored them 11-10 in the fourth quarter. It was those quarters in the middle there, second and third quarter, where the game got out of hand.
Yeah, and Moore County just used their defense to make their offense better. I mean, that's what it amounted to. Their offense got better when they picked it up on the defensive end of the floor. You saw Fletcher be able to keep the Lady Rockets to one shot, and she did a good job inside rebounding the basketball. You got the great ball handling and the forward play from Dingler. Moore County is going to be a really good team in that district, and of course we've seen everybody in that district pretty much right now. So that's going to be a really hard-fought district of girls basketball. Cornsville's really good. Eagleville's good. Moore County's a good quality team. You got, I think, Richland's in that district as well, and you're going to have some teams night in, night out. You better bring it.
And let me ask you this, Troy, not to get too far off of it, but it's been real clear that Lady Rockets have been given extra possessions to their opponents. Ball handling, a little extra help from in the backcourt. You talk to me from a standpoint of basketball. How do we start to beat the press, or how do we manage to do something knowing that everything you just explained to me tonight, that what I loved about the first quarter, I cannot fall in love with that. I can't expect that to happen all the time. So how do we find a way to offset knowing that pressure will be applied throughout?
I think two big things. One of them is that first quarter, the C word came in, confidence. Players were looking to score, looking to be aggressive. And if you're going to beat where teams are going to trap you on the wing out front, you got to be able to have someone come to that high post area like we saw Moore County do. When that post gets the basketball, they've got to be like, okay, I'm either going to put this thing on the floor and make a nice, strong move to the basket, or I'm going to turn, and when somebody comes to me, I'm going to dump it down low. There can't be that hesitation of, I'm just going to catch the ball and get rid of it to the first person I find back out front. I'm not going to be just a hub for somebody to relieve the basketball. I've got to be an attacking post player. So they've got to have post players that are going to be confident in their offensive abilities, because we see what happened with this defense from Moore County. They tried to shut the perimeter down and make those shots tough in the second quarter, really, and third quarter. They were able to do that. So you want your inside players to present some offense for you, and I think they've got to find, and I think, Carlin Warner did a great job on the defensive boards. I think she's got a good touch around the basket that she and Pope have got to give them a little bit inside just to relieve some of the pressure from the guards.
You said it, Troy. You highlighted it. Second and third quarter, that's the difference in the game. We've seen the final score be a 7-point differential there, 47-40, but it's that second and that third quarter where Raiderettes outscored them 15-5, and they outscored them in the third quarter 19-10. So when you start to put that together, that's 19 points differential there in those two quarters in a game in which you only lost by 7. So, I tell you what, I would love to be able to see the confidence that you speak of. I don't know how you lose confidence, and what I mean by that is, if you have confidence, then you have it. So you have to explain to me how you lose it. I don't know how you lose it.
I think a lot of it is aggressiveness too. You see, because basketball can change, as we saw here. You can be a team that's getting hammered, but you have a couple of good possessions where you make a defensive stop like Moore County did. You score a couple of baskets and you think, all right, now that lead was once 12, now it's 7, now it's 6, now it's 4. And you just continue that confidence that you get kind of exudes in. You play with a much more aggressive demeanor, and the other team's back on their feet. You want to try to apply that knockout punch, and the Lady Rockets did everything. They TKO'd them in the first round, but Moore County, they took the 8 count, came back out swinging in the second quarter. That's where the confidence factor of a team with a lot of young players like we're trying to play here tonight, those young players have to develop that confidence that, hey, we can take a punch, and we got confidence we can come out and see the other side that we're going to win. They just got to have that result a time or two where they do succeed in that.
Because I know Coach Merle has done an exceptional job. I've been watching his facial expression. He's not giving anybody a hard time about shot selection or anything of that nature.
No, you can be rolling along and think to yourself, you know what, this is not our night. And, you be down 10 or 12 points, but you know what? You get a couple of steals and a couple of baskets, and it just kind of feeds. Momentum just kind of feeds itself. Now we'll go down to Miss Brenda Brown for your starting lineups here for game number 2.
Starting for Coach
Rather young Moore County lineup. Senior, 3 juniors, and a sophomore starting for Coach Justin Brown. It's Baker, Clifton, Copeland, Martin, and White. And now we'll meet the Forrest Rockets and Coach Shane Chapman, who's assisted by Tyler Rumley. For the Rockets, it'll be Mason Harper, Bray McCown, Jimmy Bond, Ryan Meglis, and Davin Porter. Rockets decked out in those Columbia blue jerseys, Forrest in the home whites. Moore County took the first contest on December 13th, 68-42. Rockets looking for a little revenge and a little momentum here as they head into the district opener on Friday night against Grundy County. It'll be Bray McCown and Will Baker to jump it up. Ball in the air and a tip controlled by Martin of Moore County. Rockets are going to start man-to-man, Noble. They feel like athletically they can hang with Moore County.
I know how that confidence works.
Baker from 3, hands it. And that's how you want to start if you're the Raiders.
That's what
look. Copeland with a nice penetration, drew the extra defender, kicked to Baker for the deuce, or for the 3, excuse me. Porter penetrates. With Harper, kick McCown open 3, bang! Bray McCown from downtown. Good answer by the Rockets.
Trading baskets.
They'll run through Copeland a lot of the night. Will the Raiders. Copeland, 2-sport athlete. Ball stolen away on a nice defensive play by Meglis. He'll slow it up, give way now to Jimmy Bond. Bond, the junior, taking over the point guard position this year from Dylan Jones and doing a really nice job thus far. On the baseline, Harper, a little fall away off the baseline, no good. Rebound to Baker.
That was a tough shot there, Joe.
Yeah. White into front court now to Copeland. Kick Baker again from 3. This one was short, long rebound to Bond. And I think Noble, they'll be content to let them bomb away from out there.
And I always can say I'm all for that. I concur. You just let them shoot, and then we'll call a timeout. We'll change up the defense, but let them shoot if they can shoot.
Bray McCown with it out top. Porter calling for it down low. Gets it low block, draws a double team. Puts it on the floor. Can't get off the shot. Martin there. Open 3 now from Harper, no good, and a rebound to Martin. One and done. Moore County now with it in front court. Copeland will pull the trigger. 15-footer off the back iron, no good. A long rebound to Bond. Jimmy with it in front court. Bond penetrates, draws the double team. Almost turned it over, and we got a foul on Baker. Trying to get back to the basketball to knock it away. Will Baker's foul is first.
Will Baker, his first, team first.
3-3 here in the early going. About 5.5 minutes left here. Porter goes baseline. Help comes from Copeland. Knocked away and stolen by Baker. Now we got a foul and a push by Porter. Good weak side help that time by Copeland as he came across. Porter had a step, but Copeland got to the baseline to cut him off.
Yeah, he did, and Porter kind of tweaked something that time, so I'm checking to see if the trainer or somebody gives him any extra attention.
Rumley into the contest. Josh Rumley for the first time. Copeland squares and fires. 3-ball a little short, rebound to Bond. Jimmy on the move in front court. Down the lane to the right hand, shot no good. Rebound battle for, save back in. Megas will get it, put it up and in. That was the Elvis play there. Thank you very much.
Yes,
I'll take that one right underneath the basket.
Hey, he just tossed it right in, and they always told me, you don't save the ball under the opponent's basket.
Nope, especially when there's two of them and nobody, no blue jersey. Here comes Rumley after the steal. Cross-court bounce pass, Harper with a nice catch. Out front, Bond. Fakes. Now he'll pull the trigger. A little 10-foot wiener, no good. Rebound pulled away by Martin of Moore County. Now the Raiders will slow it down. White at the controls. Dawson White, the junior. Gets it back from Copeland. Rockets back in that zone right now. Baker puts it on the floor. Spins in the paint. Little fall away good. Will Baker now with 5. Pretty patient move on his part, Noble.
He's very patient and went straight up, T-Roy, and showed had his little elbow and a nice little follow through.
And really got that basketball where he wanted to there to get his shot off. Megla's calling for it down low. Rumley along the baseline. A little up and under. Can't get the shot off. Working around, they'll recycle the offense. Harper between defenders. He'll pull the trigger. A little 10-footer. Bounces around. No good. Rebound to Copeland. Pretty good look. Noble just couldn't get it to drop.
Take that all day long if you're Coach Chapman.
Yeah, nice split of the defenders by Harper off the dribble. Clifton out front. Martin puts it on the floor, and we got a holding foul. Noble, I had waited. I didn't know whether they would call the foul on Harper or a travel on Martin, but they called the foul on Harper. Harper's first, team second. And it's White to play it in. Inbounds, Clifton had to try to save it. Threw it back in. White was looking around like, well, where did that come from? But Clifton saying, hey, that went out, it was going out of bounds. I was trying to save it. So good defense off the inbounds by the Rockets. They get it back after the turnover. Just under 3 left here first quarter. 5-5 ball game. Bond against White. Cut off. Fires to Rumley, who'll back it out to reset the offense. Behind the back. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by Copeland. Picked up by Martin, and here comes Moore County. Copeland with a nice catch in traffic. Goes baseline, dumps it underneath to Martin. Martin in the lane, puts it up and in and draws the foul on Rumley. Martin with a really strong move across the paint. The ball coming, he was able to pick it off, absorb the contact from Rumley, put it up and in.
Very decisive, T-Roy. Nice, strong. I think it's only one dribble, and he went up with that. Very decisive.
Peyton Martin, the sophomore, puts it up and in. Completes the three-point play. Martin's first points of the game gives Moore County that three-point lead with 2.5 left here in the first quarter.
Martin got a nice solid body. He looked like he might want to play down low most of the night.
Yeah. I'm not expecting him to come out very far from the basket.
I seen him come out when he was in Moore County once or twice.
And if you're the Rockets, you want him to come out. Work him on that defensive end. Bounce pass inside Rumley. McCown into the paint. Can't get a shot off. Needs some help.
I'd like to see McCown take that one up, T-Roy. Too deep.
Brown backs it out under 2 minutes left here, opening quarter. Rumley had it knocked away from behind. Good defense from the backside there by Brantley Hill, who has checked in for the Raiders. Copeland with it in front court. Hill right back out front to White. Will County had it knocked away from behind. Good defense by the Rockets, and then we get a foul on Martin trying to reach in and get it back. Martin's first. Both teams trying to find their footing here in the early going as the junior Will Parker will check in to give Martin a break.
I think I seen Will Parker. I think I seen him go out and shoot about 2 threes last time I seen him in Moore County.
You did. He was pretty active.
He was nice. Yes, he was.
McCann thought about it. Kicks on a wing now to Mason Harper. Rockets just being patient here.
Look at the interior, T-Roy.
Inside, McCann wasn't quite ready for that one. Stolen away by Moore County. Here comes Baker, cross court. Copeland open three, shot no good. Long rebound controlled by Bond. Jimmy the other way. Under a minute left here, opening quarter. The trailer is Rumley. Gets inside and he draws a foul to reach in by Baker. And no important foul there. That's 2 on Baker early. Oh no, they're not going to tag him with it. Hill's going to get the foul. Oh, that's a big call right there. That could be too early on Baker, but instead it goes to Hill, his first. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Harper goes baseline, pulls the trigger on the fall away, bounces around and bounces home. Mason Harper with his first points of the night.
Nice soft touch.
8-7 game. Copeland. Kick Baker, gets it right back. Copeland inside in traffic. We got a reaching foul on Bond. Copeland was triple teamed that time.
Getting a lot of attention that time.
Yeah, that's one thing. Whenever he does get the basketball, there are plenty of white jerseys around him. They want to facilitate a lot of their offense through him. Out front here, under 10 seconds left. Copeland puts it on the floor, into the paint to the left hand, too strong. And we got a foul on the backside. That's going to be Will Parker. Copeland did everything but finish that time, Noble.
Yes, he did. He went strong to the hole, T-Roy. Made his mind up rather quickly, too, right behind the three-point arc. He hesitated for a slight moment and put the ball straight to the ground and went straight to the hole.
2.8 seconds left. They get it into front court. Got time. Meglis, good if it goes. Off the back iron, no good. That's how we'll end this first quarter with Moore County on top by a score of 8-7.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
And second quarter set to get underway here as Moore County leads it by 1-8-7 as we head to the second quarter, Noble.
Yes, indeed, T-Roy. Keep an eye, T-Roy. In the first quarter, on both sides, we got 4 fouls apiece, so somebody will be shooting free throws in the second quarter, T-Roy.
And for the Rockets, you just hope that they can be able to maintain here. They got some decent looks early on, Noble. Defensively, haven't had any problems with them at all.
Well, I tell you what, it's hard to get decent looks. I want you to count all them blue jerseys inside.
Bond from 3, no good. The rebound to Copeland. We'll go back the other way.
Rockets packing the interior now, T-Roy himself. Look at all the white jerseys on the interior.
White out front, and I think that's a good move, Noble, Moore County hasn't shown the ability to be able to drain that triple yet.
Got 2 players on Copeland. Keep an eye on number 1, T-Roy. Got 2 players on him.
Pass deflected, ball on the floor. They battle for it, retained by White. Back to Hill, who will fire a quick 3. Got it. Brantley Hill from downtown.
And I'll tell you what, he's going to be open all night because Copeland's getting a lot of attention, so somebody will be open around the perimeter for the Raiders.
Yeah, and you want that, if you're the Rockets, you want to make him hit a couple of those anyway.
Give him a couple more than that.
Oh, nice give and go. Porter on the back end cannot get it to drop. Rebound pulled away by Martin. Excellent opportunity and a really nice design play there that just couldn't get the payoff.
Yeah, just need to finish.
Hill out front to White. They'll work it around the perimeter now. And I think a great move here. Drop into that zone and make them beat you over the top.
There you go.
Copeland out front, White. Quick kick, good recovery. Now inside Martin, in traffic, muscles it up and in. Really nicely done by Martin. I didn't think he had much of an opportunity there, but he found a little crease as Villazon on the other end can't get it to drop.
Martin has excellent footwork for a nice-sized fella. Very light on his feet, T-Roy.
13-7 Moore County. White from 3. This one off the mark. Copeland with a rebound. Saves it back in. Moore County with another look here. Clifton will shoot from 3. This one way off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Porter. Again, Noble, I think that strategy works.
I love it. I was asking for it the first game.
Harper steps into a 3 and drains it. Mason Harper from downtown. He's got 5. The Moore County lead is 3. 13-10 as we approach the 5-minute mark left here, second quarter. Do want to remind you, district play begins on Friday night. Up on top of the mountain we'll go. Grundy County the opponent. 5:30 our broadcast time on Friday. But first of all, we got to get through here as Villazon will commit the foul on the reach in. Coach Chapman didn't like it. But Noble, you see where Coach Chapman is here. They have decided Copeland will not beat us. We're going to bring the double team to him every time.
And that's Troy. I've been asking for that since 6 o'clock tonight. I've been asking, make them shoot from the perimeter. Give somebody else an opportunity to beat you. But Coach Chapman has already distinguished that Copeland is the man, so he's going to go ahead and show him that much respect.
White from 3. This one off the mark. A rebounding foul over the back as McCown with a nice box out. Over the back, Brantley Hill, his second foul. 15 fouls. Baker will check back into the contest. Noble, they've determined have the Rockets. Copeland is going to be where they want to go with their offense. They are going to take him away basically and make everybody else beat him, which I think is a pretty sound strategy.
Hey, there's a lot of respect they show in Copeland, and that means for the Raiders, everybody else, this is your opportunity to shine.
Eli Bell in the contest as Villazon on the follow away, no good. Rebound to Baker. Almost lost his footing, but able to retain. Gives way now to White in the front court. And Noble, you just watch. They're working around that perimeter. Nothing coming underneath here. Right back to Clifton. Thought about it. He'll pass on the 3 now. White. Clifton again from 3. This time got it.
2-point basket, T-Roy. 2-point basket.
Just inside the arc. Clifton, 15-10 Moore County. Bell on the baseline. Lost the handle out of bounds. They'll go back the other way. Eli wanted to make a quick up and under, and Noble just lost it as he went to go underneath the basket.
Can't waste possessions, T-Roy. So I tell you what, I am loving on defense, as you said. They've been able to pack it inside there. Just got to come down on the offensive side and be a little more efficient.
White in the front court. Blakely Bobo 30 into the game with it in the corner. Back to White. Tried to get it inside, knocked away and stolen. Once again, Noble. Villazon trying to wrap it around to Bell, poked away with good hands by Clifton out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rockets.
I love Bell's mindset, T-Roy. He came straight down in transition and posted up down on the block there.
Runway to play it in out front now, Villazon. Ben backs it out between the legs. Kick now, Bond on the wing. Jimmy with the dribble. Works it around now, Ben Villazon. Back to Porter, low block. Rumley, cross court, Bell gets by Clifton, puts it up, blocked away by Baker. We got a foul inside. They got the foul on Baker. He didn't like the call. But Bell being aggressive, Noble, taking it to the defender, and he draws a foul. Second now on Baker.
Got rewarded for being aggressive, and I don't know how many times I need to say it. Every time the refs see you swatting and swinging that hard, and 9 times out of 10, that whistle will blow.
2 on Baker. That will signal the re-entrance of Copeland as Bell misses the first. Stays 15-10 Moore County. 2:55 left here, second quarter. Second by Eli. In and out, no good. Now a little pressure. Into front court. They break it. Clifton, as Martin was screaming for it underneath, Clifton turned back and looked toward his ball handlers coming to him. Moore County had an easy basket opportunity there. Working around that perimeter. White from the parking lot. This one no good. Rebound pulled away by Eli Bell. Gives it up now to Bond the other way in front court. 15-10 Moore County. We've been on that one for a few minutes. Davenport backs in against Martin. Spins and fires. Left a little short off the window. Tried to go back and get it and does so. Another opportunity. Bond inside. Back out front, Villazon. Little crossover. Ben tried to get it on the corner, in the corner there to Bond, who lost the handle.
Troy, I want to credit Porter for not giving up on his shot. He missed that shot and went back and got the rebound.
Quick timeout taken. We'll take a break as well. We'll return here on TC Sports 1.
As you can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts, and who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere. Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
And welcome back. Low-scoring affair here. 15-10 Moore County. Raiders have got it with just under 2 minutes left here, second quarter. A little pressure now by the Rockets. See if maybe they can get a steal, maybe get a little up-tempo, Noble. Get something easy to get it going. Blakely inside. There's Martin again. Muscles it up, draws the foul. Meglis puts it up and in. Coach Chapman not happy with the results there.
No, you can't be happy with that. Not only did they beat the press, but found yourself in a very challenging position going down there with number 23 Martin down there. You don't want to be down there with him.
Martin converts the three-point play. He's having a nice start. He's got 8 here early. 18-10 Raiders. But again, Noble, they didn't get back after the pressure. It left Martin free. Blakely Bobo with a nice entry pass to him. Rumley into the corner to Porter, who puts it on the floor. Kick to Bell, now Bond with it. Moore County doing a nice job of covering the floor defensively. Bell gets inside, cut off. Gives it up now to Meglis.
I repeat it, look at all the blue jerseys inside the paint, T-Roy.
Yeah. Bond into the corner. Rumley pulls the trigger, shot no good, rebound battled for. And we got a jump ball situation. Alternating possession gives it to Moore County. Good hustle by Meglis to force the jump ball, but Moore County with possession here. 1:04 left here, second quarter. The one thing you don't like about it right now, Noble, is not only Moore County's up 18-10, but Copeland doesn't have a point.
And I tell you what, they decided they were going to make it hard for Copeland to get a point. So you got to credit the Raiders for finding a way to still take the lead with Copeland not being a weapon at all.
Go for the steal. Copeland able to get it now to White. 30 seconds left here in the quarter. Clifton matched up against Rumley. White back to Clifton. Reaching in from behind is Rumley. There's the steal. Josh on the other end tries to wrap it around to Bond, and he gets fouled from behind by White. Rather hard into the
concrete wall.
Yeah, into the concrete wall. I was going to say the padding, but he landed to the right of that.
No, sir. The only thing that was in his way was that socket, T-Roy. He got a little socket there, but no, sir. Padding was way over on the other side.
Coach Chapman's going to check on him, make sure he's able to shoot the free throws here, that he's okay.
And I tell you what, that's good officiating. Not only Coach Chapman, but the officials are supposed to check on him as well. That's just part of the rules, T-Roy. Player safety first.
They're going to pull him out of the game. So he took a pretty good little lick going into that concrete wall. And let Villazon shoot it.
As it should be. The man who got fouled is not able to take the shots. Rule book says coach gets to decide who's shooting.
So Ben's going to step to the line here. Coach Brown looking for some confirmation from the officials as well here.
Coach Chapman looking for some confirmation as well, trying to figure out maybe why that couldn't be flagrant or something.
I think that was going to be my argument. I thought maybe that's what he was talking about when he came on the floor is, you know, that was going to be an easy basket.
It was going to be 2 points. At least a shot at the rim anyway.
Yeah. Ben Villazon now will step in and shoot the free throws for Rumley. First toss by Ben, rattles around and good. Ben on the board. Eyes the mark. The second one on the way good as well. 2 of 2 gets it back to a 6-point lead as we approach the 10-second mark. White will penetrate. Along the baseline, Martin. Martin in traffic, puts it up, shot no good, rebound to Porter. Davin launches, good if it goes, off the mark, and that's how we'll end this first half. It was an offensively challenged first 2 quarters of basketball here in Chapel Hill, but at the break, it's Moore County 18 and Forrest 12.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment. Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town. not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
And halftime here in Chapel Hill, 18-12, Moore County with the lead. And Noble, both teams defensively, I'm not sure whether it was good defense or bad offense in the first half. I would credit it to good defense. Both of these teams have really gotten after each other. Both teams have kind of decided. For the Rockets, they wanted to take Copeland out of the game, and he was really the focal point of the offense for Moore County. They want to run their offense through him. Copeland hasn't been a factor in the first half. Missed his only couple of shots and had no points here at halftime. So, you know, that's a win for the Forrest defense. On the other end, Forrest hasn't been able to get off any good looks, Noble. Everything has been contested. So Moore County's done an excellent job of being able to stay on the ball, on-ball defense. They've really made it tough for the Rockets to get anything easy in the first half. Yes, indeed, T-Roy. I'm looking at the shots taken throughout the game, and I have to credit it to probably good defense. When I get a chance, maybe next break, I'll be able to give you a little more a better breakdown, because there's not a lot of missed shots, which also there's not a lot of shots been taken, and everything's been interior. So I'd have to credit it to this low-score game thus far in the first half. I have to credit that to good defense, T-Roy. As you said, Forrest hadn't had a lot of great looks, but looking at my stat sheet here, there has not been a lot of missed shots and not a lot of shots taken thus far. Peyton Martin really the only guy on either team. Well, I take that back. Baker's got 5, but you know, you got guys that are halfway to double figures. You got Peyton Martin's got 8. Baker's got 5 for Moore County at halftime. Hill's got 3. Clifton's got 2. That's it for the Raiders in the first half. On the other side of the ledger, Mason Harper's halfway to 10. He's got 5 in the first half. It's Bray McCown with 3. Ben Villazon with 2. Ryan Meglis with 2. And that's your scoring for both squads in the first half. As I say, both teams having trouble breaking the code of the defenses of the opposing team. Like I say, there's been a lot of turnovers. There's been really not a lot of open shots on either end. Talk a little basketball with me, Troy, for a second. Make it make sense to me. When you say not a lot of, we can see not a lot of points on the board, but not a lot of open shots. You would credit that to both teams packing the interior, right? Because, I mean, I have seen clearly how many blue jerseys are down there for the Raiders, but Rockets have clearly decided they were going to take Copeland out of the game. But the fact that both teams are packing the paint, that simply means, I guess, whichever team can come out second half and knock down some shots from the perimeter, win this game, right? It means, basically it does mean that, because Moore County has 2 threes in the first half. The Rockets have 2 threes in the first half. So both of these teams have not connected from long range. Both these teams really defensively, there's been a hand in the face of most of the shots. Most of them have been contested. You had a lot of open jumpers. I think if you're the Rockets, maybe here in the second half, maybe you see, much like the Raiderettes did to the Lady Rockets, see if they can handle a little pressure. Try to get some easy baskets. I mean, you got 12 here at halftime. You want to see the ball go in the basket, you know, do a little up-tempo defense, half-court pressure, just something to maybe try to turn the tide, get you a couple of easy baskets. If you're Forrest right now, Moore County, they're pretty much saying the same thing. Maybe they say, hey, we packed it back in here. They've got only 12. What if we turn up the heat a little bit more? Maybe we can force them to get another couple of turnovers and get a 10-point lead, which right now seems like about 20.
Hey, I like how you put that. You got me tickled with that. So that would be a barrage of points if you were able to do that. So jump shooting and I guess whoever can be most efficient with the ball. You cannot, in a game of this magnitude, when you have low points, you have to take full advantage of every opportunity you have. So you cannot come down and have turnovers and things of that nature. So you got to make sure that you take every opportunity to take advantage of every trip down.
Both teams back out on the floor as they get a few warm-ups in before we get started with this third quarter. Once again, your score here at halftime is Moore County 18 and Forrest 12.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upney. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet.
Third quarter set to get underway here in Chapel Hill. Rockets will get the basketball first, trailing 18-12. TC Sports 1 coverage of Forrest basketball. Troy Cashin, Noble Mays, Mr. Gabe Hall, Mr. Peter Wilson, Mr. Brian Ellis, bringing you all the action here tonight. Jimmy Bond with it. Moore County starts man-to-man. Ball stolen away. Here comes Baker. 1-on-2. Challenges Meglis. Left it short. Rebound pulled away by McCown, and here we go the other way. 3-on-3. Bond to Porter. Puts it on the floor. Backs his way in. Up and under, and he travels. Noble, I like one thing about this. Porter has the speed and ball handling advantage if you pull Martin away from the basket. Maybe they see if Porter can get a couple of threes and force Martin out on him, then he goes by.
That fits right into the arsenal of Porter, because Porter doesn't mind shooting the three.
Yeah.
So bring him on out, Coach.
Inside, Baker got low block position. Turnaround jumper, no good, and the rebound to Meglis. Quickly, Porter. McCown gets around the screen. Can't get a shot off now. Harper beats Clifton to the baseline. Rises up, puts it up and in. Mason Harper elevating. Little 8-footer off the baseline, good. He's got 7. The lead is 4. White in front court. White, baseline. Martin backs his way down. Is it an offensive foul? Yes, it is. That was one of those superpower moves there, Noble. He took the one hard bounce and just bounded right into Davenport.
And I told you, that's Martin's game. He's going to use that body he has down there. Porter did an excellent job of standing his ground. So that's all you want to do is understand Martin's game is to play inside.
Bray McCown with it out top. Gives it up to Harper. Porter fakes against Martin. Martin's got 2 fouls now. Let's see if they try to get that third. Cross-court pass intercepted by White. White in the middle of the floor. Backs it out to a wing. Cross-court Clifton. Copeland inside. Martin backs his way down. Porter crowded him on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Harper. Good D there by Porter.
It is. I'll say this again. Martin has excellent footwork, T-Roy, so it ain't going to be that easy for Porter to get past him.
Bond on the wing. Rockets trying to get back within a bucket here. Bond in the paint. Lost the handle. Stolen away by Martin. Good hands by Martin.
Excellent job coming in, help defense. He's seen Bond making his way in the interior, going deep in there, and got over there, even though he had a couple fouls on him, Martin did.
Baker gives it up to White. Now Copeland with it. Oh, nice backdoor look. Martin put it on the floor. He didn't have to, Noble.
He took a chance that time, T-Roy. He looked like he was waiting on somebody to come and make a little contact with him and get to the line.
Porter fires from 3, no good. Copeland with a beautiful no-look. Bray McCown to the left hand, a little too strong. Rebound pulled away by Baker. 20-14, Moore County. White will bring it into front court. White with a dribble against Bond. Directing traffic as he goes right side. Inside, tried to get it to Copeland through his hands, but it ends up with Clifton off the baseline. Good. Wes Clifton with a bucket. That was a tough look, Noble.
It was. They had a little floater running up there, hung up there for a second and dropped down.
Harper trying to get back before Moore County gets set defensively. We got a foul inside. I think that's going to be number 3 on Martin.
You don't have to think about it.
No, they called it. No, they called it on Copeland.
Yeah, I apologize there myself.
Martin had given me the indication they had called it on him because he looked and kind of shook his head, so I thought that was going to be favorable.
He was certainly in the vicinity.
Villazon spins and fires. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Baker. Leaves it now with White. We're about halfway through this third quarter here. Noble, this has been a really clean game and a quick game as far as the fouls have gone. Copeland down the lane, up and under. Nicely done.
I tell you what, Terrell, I think they got Copeland has done a great job of being poised. He had not pressed the issue, even though he wasn't part of the offense.
No timeout taken. They're just going to play it in here. Thought that the Rockets wanted a timeout. Coach Chapman says, no.
Let's keep an eye on Copeland, T-Roy. Let's see if he presses the issue or if Coach calls a couple shots for him to be able to get him involved in this game.
Well, his distribution has been great. He got Martin the open look. He's been able to get his teammates in good position. There's a nice look. Harper to the easy bucket for Davenport. That's his first 2 of the game, Noble.
Yes, indeed. He missed one earlier going to the basket, a little cut back door earlier, and he missed a 3-point basket, but maybe need to get him involved a little bit more also.
Copeland had the pass deflected into the hands of White. Inside Martin, knocked away from behind. Porter will get it. Here we go the other way. Good double team that time by the Rockets. Porter in front court. Gives it up now to Villazon. Ben on the baseline. Ooh, tough call there. They said he traveled with it. Must have shuffled that pivot foot, Noble, but that is a tough break for the Rockets.
It was. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I was looking over here at the other side because I seen Porter being guarded by number 3 that time, and I was trying to see White, and I was trying to see who was actually Martin was guarding to take advantage of that situation.
Baker working around the perimeter. Oh, nice look inside. There's Martin just hanging around underneath.
They call that cherry picking when I was little, T-Roy.
Yep, he gets back door, and a nice entry pass by White for the bucket.
He's got 5 shot attempts and 5 baskets going in.
Villazon tried to get it inside, ball knocked away. Ben battles with Clifton. And let's see if we got a foul. Yep, foul indeed on Clifton. That'll be his first. Here comes Hill back in for the Raiders. Rumley will re-enter for the Rockets, replacing Harper. 26-16 Moore County. 2:45 left here in the third. Porter. They give now to Rumley right back up top. Rumley gets the screen from Meglis. Bounce pass to the cutting Meglis. Nice job of letting the defender come by, then puts it up and in. Ryan Meglis did a beautiful job of letting the two defenders clear, then got the easy bucket. Copeland puts it on the floor, down the lane, a little pump and dunk. He dumped it right in the basket.
I'll tell you what, I see a difference. He's not being double teamed. He's one-on-one, and he's taking advantage of it, Troy.
Yeah, he got a little double pump there, Noble, as he came down the lane. Hung in the air there and did a really nice job of avoiding the defender.
I know, but here's the significant difference I'm catching on. You can help me out if I'm missing something. They were making sure that he did not receive the entry pass in the first half. Now he's touching the ball, and he's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and he's been a little more aggressive trying to penetrate as well, but they haven't gotten a defender in front of him either. And that's the one thing they did in the first half. Even when he got the ball, there was a defender awaiting his arrival. Rumley gives it up now to McCown. Bray in the corner. Straight away, Porter from three. This one no good. Rebound to Baker. Leaves it now with White, and they'll take their time. White across the time stripe. Just under a minute and a half. Copeland. Kick to Baker. Gets it right back on the give and go. Powers it up, no foul. And we do have a foul on the backside, and that's Martin. That's three now on Peyton Martin. Parker will get up quickly as he'll check in for Martin. 28-18 Moore County. And if you're Coach Chapman right now, you're thinking, hey, we're in the process of averaging less than 10 points given up a quarter. You got to be pleased with that. You just got to find a way to put the ball in the hole.
They only gave up 10 in the second quarter, so you're right on pace with that average, too, Roy.
Bond on the wing. 1 minute left here in the third. On the elbow, Rumley. Gets by a defender. Nice cut inside. McCown off the back door. Cannot get it to drop. It has got a lid on it. Really nicely executed. Bray McCann with a beautiful cut. Got it point blank range, and it just would not stay down. 10-point Moore County lead. Now they'll bring Copeland out to handle it as they'll milk some clock here in the third. Like a little Globetrotter action here. You want to go sweep Georgia Brown. They've got them in all four corners. 19 seconds left here. Clock ticks in the third. Moore County trying to get that final shot here. Copeland. Back up top with 10. Baker with it. To Hill now to Copeland. Copeland baseline. Tried to fire it out top and threw it away. Baker didn't touch it. Bond. Oh, that was an unforced error that we didn't take advantage of. Baker was just going to let Bond grab it.
I think he was trying to let the clock run out.
But he still missed it by about a second, but the Rockets couldn't get a shot off. 3 in the books now. It's Moore County by 10.
Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime. Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
Low-scoring affair here in Chapel Hill. We head to the final 8 minutes here as the Rockets trying to get into a 10-point lead here. Noble, very interesting stat he passed along during the break. There were only 25 shot attempts between both teams in the first half.
12 shot attempts for the Rockets, 13 shot attempts for the Raiders, and I'll break it down for you and how many was made and how would have missed in a second, T-Roy. But as you said, 12 respectively for the Rockets, 13 for the Raiders.
Now, Moore County's trying to pull the Rockets out of that zone. They want to make them play man here. And that, Noble, I think, is where they want to get Copeland involved. Ball knocked away by Bell, out of bounds to the Rockets. Touched last by Hill. Coach Brown not happy with that call.
Speaking of offensive performance, first half, T-Roy, the Rockets missed 7 and made 5 baskets. The Raiders missed 7 and made 6. So free throws was kind of the difference in the game because both teams missed 7 in the first half, and only one difference in what was made and what wasn't had to do with a three-point basket as well as free throws.
Noble, you just got to figure out a way if you're the Rockets right now to get the ball in the basket. They have just had an awful time scoring the basketball tonight. They got a few good looks in the third quarter, and you see shots that they're going to make 9 times out of 10 not go down.
Yes, indeed. They've missed some right under the basket as well, T-Roy, and we've heard Coach Chapman talk quite often about same thing you said, is there a lid on the basket? So just got to put those in, and I don't know if you got to put it in the box or what you got to do, but those shots seem like they should go down at this level, T-Roy.
Now Moore County's going to play a little zone. Bale quickly to Bond. Jimmy with the dribble. Just working it around the perimeter here. And right now, I think it's just who wants to pull the trigger on the first 3. Rumley gets inside, leans and draws a foul. Will it be on the floor or will he get in the act of shooting?
He's shooting 2, T-Roy.
It's going to be on White. Moore County, just their 5th team foul. Second on White is Rumley to the stripe for a couple. Josh Rumley toss good. Rumley's first of the night. Nova, when they've gotten to the line, second toss Rumley good. They're 4 of 6 from the stripe. Little pressure now. Let's see how that is responded to by the Raiders. They throw it away. Baker had Clifton and just threw it right over the top of him out of bounds. Turnover, and maybe if you're the Rockets, maybe it's the up-tempo you're looking for here.
Yes, indeed. You got to try to figure out some way to shift this game in your favor. So maybe speed it up a little bit and put a little pressure on the Raiders. So
yeah, you give Coach Chapman some credit here, trying something different to try to get a little momentum.
There you go. A few extra possessions on top of that.
Meglis. Once again, Moore County back in that zone. McCown. And they can't leave Bray open. Meglis fall away, got it, and won. Or was that Martin inside? Do we get 2 more here? Count the basket. It's going to be on Baker. That'll be his 3rd, so Meglis able to get it home. Ryan was 6, make it 7 now as he converts the 3-point play, and just like that, the lead cut in half. Copeland handles it in front court. To Clifton now, back to White, approaching the 6-minute mark. Now here comes the pressure. Oh, we got a foul called. Reach in on on Meglis. Meglis is 2nd of the night. Moore County quickly gets it in. I like the pressure defense right here, trying to up-tempo it a little bit.
Advantage foul situation, advantage Rockets, T-Roy. That's only the first foul for the Rockets in this half.
Clifton with the dribble, gives it up now to White. White puts it on the floor. Baker leans inside, puts it up no good, but he draws the foul. Hanging in the air was Baker, and as he came across, it was Rumley who got just a little piece. Second on Rumley. Second team foul. 5:45 remaining as Baker steps into the first free throw. It's good. Will Baker now with half a dozen. Porter back in, replacing McCown.
Rockets go to the line on every foul from here on out, T-Roy, and this is offensive foul by the Raiders.
And as you said, hopefully that is a big, big advantage as Baker rattles that one home, but they're going to wave it off in the lane too quick. 6-point Raider lead. And Noble, every time you get a chance with the clock stopped, hey, we'll take it.
I tell you what, let's keep an eye on that. 5:45, 6 point different in the game. Let's keep an eye on the free throws from here on out.
And if you're the Rockets, do you try to penetrate and just start picking up fouls?
I don't know if you can penetrate this blue wave.
Porter against Martin, puts it on the floor, backs his way down now to Meglis. Meglis gets it back, tries to go low block. Porter knocked away by Moore County's Copeland out of bounds. Kind of got a feeling, Noble, that maybe the Rockets are starting to get a little momentum here. Bounce pass inside, knocked away. Rockets will run it down with Porter. Good retrieval by Davin. Oh, nice cut by Harper, puts it up and in. Mason Harper elevates over Baker. He's got 9 and the lead is down to 4.
Credit Porter with that nice bounce pass.
Yes. Copeland in front court to Clifton. Moore County right now not looking, Noble. They're looking to get it back out. It's like they're wanting to eat clock. You got to be aggressive here.
Martin was open down low, speaking of that. Yes, he was. Oh, that's putting a lot of pressure on Porter down there.
And they didn't look for him either. Baker along the baseline. Kick back out now, Copeland with it. There comes the double team. Over the top to White. Baker against Harper. Inside Copeland. Tries to get it underneath, and he'll draw a foul. Martin was open again, weak side.
Been open down there, Troy. This whole possession, he's been open. The Raiders are playing offense like it's 40 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, they've got a 10-point lead. I mean, that's the thing. They only lead by 4 here. Plenty of time left. Not even halfway through this fourth quarter. Clifton. And got to reach in on Rumley, and quickly the Rockets are evening up that foul situation. That's the 4th team foul on Forrest.
Yeah, what looked like it was an advantage is slowly turning into a disadvantage.
3rd on Josh Rumley. And Coach Shane Chapman's going to take a timeout. We'll take it as well. Down the stretch we come here in Chapel Hill.
Says you can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts, and who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere. Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
Welcome back. 4:21 remaining here in Chapel Hill as we go down the stretch. Rockets trying to mount the comeback. They trail by 10. They've got it down to 4 now. Moore County basketball.
Troy, let me ask you a question. At this stage, 4-point game. If you coach Chapman, you put more defensive players in or more offensive players? Which one?
Oh, backdoor cut. Copeland let him get free there, and that's an easy bucket you don't want to give up. Back to 6. I like, Noble, that they're upping the tempo here. They're getting a few more shots, and Moore County's, like I say, playing like they got a 10-point lead. Shot by Meglis, no good. Here comes Copeland. Lead pass in front court to Baker. Baker into the paint. He'll pull up, got it. Couple of quick buckets by Moore County back to back now. They've stretched it back to 8 with under 4 left.
I think you may have just answered my question. I was trying to figure out if we need more offense or more defense, but I think I just seen it now.
Yeah, I think we need some offense right now. Harper trying to give it to him. 3 ball, no good. Tip Rumley, no good, but he'll be fouled. Foul on Baker. That's going to be Will Baker's fourth. Rumley fouled in the act as he was trying to tip that one in. We'll head to the line. Now we're going to get Parker into the contest for Baker here. So for the first time tonight, we got the twin towers of Parker and Martin inside.
Yes, indeed, and they don't play them together very often. So that 4-foul by Baker forced the coach's hand.
Rumley toss good. Josh with 3. Bray McCown will check in, and Noble may be here. With McCown in the game, he'll have a decided quickness advantage on either Martin or Parker.
Yes, sir.
He and Porter will definitely have the matchup as far as the speed goes. Parker clears the rebound, fires it now to Copeland. Oh, Clifton.
He lost his footing there, T-Roy.
Lost his footing and back the other way. He appears to be okay. Porter along the baseline. Rumley passed on the 3. Give it to Bond in the corner. Jimmy thought about it. Kick now to Porter on the wing. Now Harper. Kick McCown. Open 3. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Martin. Martin in traffic has it raked away by Harper, and we got a foul. It's going to be the push on Martin. That'll be 4 now on Peyton Martin.
And I'll tell you what he did. He brought the ball down low,
yes.
T-Roy, and allowed the guard to get in there and take the ball away from him, T-Roy.
Moore County fans aren't happy about it, but that was a good call that time.
It was.
Harper was just very aggressive when he put it down. He said, you show it to me, I'm going to take it from you.
Yeah, you got to keep the ball up high. Even I know that.
Harper, big one's here. Toss good. Mason Harper now with 10.
Here come those free throws we were talking about down the stretch, T-Roy.
Exactly. Mason Harper. Second one on the way from the senior good. Harper with 11. The lead is now back to 5. White inbounds against the pressure. Clifton now with it in rear court. They get it to Copeland. Copeland to a cutting Clifton with numbers. Bounce past Parker. Inside Martin. Martin, as McCown held his position, Martin put it up, put it in, and he drew the foul. McCown is just turning around like, what did I do? I had my hand straight up. Hey, I think that is a great individual effort by Martin offensively, but you play on there, no foul.
I know, I don't see a foul. I don't know what you can call. The rule book says McCown is allowed to stay vertical. So
principle of verticality,
yes, indeed. So I don't know what Coach Chapman's supposed to tell McCown.
Martin connects. Braille on the baseline. Gives it up to Porter, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Speaking of McCown, the push by Parker. So clock stopped. That's now the 9th team foul on Moore County, and the clock stopped with over 2.5 left here, 2:32 to be exact. You get a chance, more points, no time off the clock.
I'll tell you what, back to the advantage for the Rockets because they'll get 2 free throws from now on, T-Roy.
Brace free throw in and out. Bond tries to save it. They go to the floor. Copeland out of there with it. Now Clifton. Here comes White across the time stripe. To Clifton. There comes the pressure again. Harper and Bond out front trying to trap the basketball. White hangs in the air. Copeland with the catch puts it up and in. Copeland bailed out White that time. He was airborne, had no place to go with it, but Copeland come right down the lane, reeled that pass in, put it up and in. He's got 8 and a timeout taken. Let's keep it here. 2:09 remaining, Noble. Let's give you a quick game reset. Rockets trail by 10. Possession arrow right now in favor of Moore County. Team foul situation. Rockets have committed only 5. Moore County has committed 9. So the next one puts the Rockets in the double bonus. Rockets still got a couple to give, or 1 to give.
Yes, indeed. Also, Coach Chapman has 4 timeouts at his disposal as well. So give him an opportunity to utilize some timeouts, put a little pressure. And here's the luxury of it. Got some well-rested players on there, so he can go offense, defense down the stretch here if he needs to. So get a couple easy baskets, some out of a couple of those free throws. You can interchange a couple of your players on the bench down there. So I got a couple of players I see on the bench who are offensive weapons.
Moore County's only shot 5 free throws tonight, so if you're trying to pick out somebody to send to the line, Baker's 1 for 2, Martin's 3 for 3. That's it. Rockets now with an opportunity. Bond in rear court as they trail by 10. 5 in a row here for Moore County. Porter in the corner. Open 3 on the way. This one no good. Rebound to McCown. Another opportunity off the offensive backboard. Bond will launch. 3 ball in and out. No good. We got a foul over the back. That'll be McCown and Noble. Those 2 looks. Porter's was wide open, thought it was going down, and Bonds was 3/4 of the way down before it rimmed out on him.
Yeah, you gotta have something fall if you're gonna try to make this run with less than 2 minutes left. Something gotta fall down for you.
16 foul on the Rockets. Next one puts Moore County into the 1-and-1. Copeland with it. Across the time strike. Kicks it now to Baker. Back up top to White as Bond gives the foul quickly with 1:40 remaining. So now Moore County will step in here with a chance to stretch that lead. And right now, if you're the Rockets, you just got to hope Moore County misses a few free throws here.
Tell you what, White hadn't been to the line all night. Actually, in my stats, White has only taken 1 shot all night, a 3-pointer that he missed. So he may miss one of these.
The junior Dawson White, first toss good.
Not shooting like that, he won't miss any.
Of course, more well-renowned for his football exploits, but trying to help his team secure another victory here as he missed the second one. 1 of 2 for White. The lead is 11. Rockets in front court. Porter with the dribble. All the way to the baseline. Kick now. Rumley from 3. Got it. Josh Rumley with a bucket. Inbound quickly. They'll give the foul. Harper in front court against White. There's got to be something there.
Hey, I tell you what, he was certainly in his pocket. He was in his pocket now.
That is the situation where Harper was refusing to give an inch as White was trying to dribble into him to get the foul, and they let him go a quarter court before they ever made the call.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Something was going to have to give now.
White once again for 1-and-1. Toss on the way, good. White now 2 of 3. Lead back to 9. 1:19 remaining. Moore County up 40-31 here. Dawson White, second toss, in and out, no good. 1 of 2 again. Now the Rockets got to have a quick bucket. Porter down the lane. Nobody picked him up. He scoots right home and scores it. Only the 4th points. 3rd and 4th points of the night for Porter. Clifton out top. Loops it to White. Now foul him. Give the foul now. Clifton to Copeland. 50 seconds remaining. Cross-court pass. Almost intercepted as Meglis took a tumble. Coach Chapman complaining to the official that he was in Meglis' way.
Hey, he's making it real clear to him.
And didn't get out of the way.
He's making it real clear to him that he was in the way.
Okay, you got to give the foul now. Go get him. White in the front court. Knocked away, and we got a foul on Jimmy Bond. That's a tough one. 7-point game as White will go back to the line here. Noble, I foul him. I wouldn't have let those 5 or 6 ticks off the clock go down. I would have fouled him immediately.
I tell you what, the coach for the Raiders have put the ball in White's hand for the last minute or so. He's put the ball in his hand even though he's 50% from the line.
Let's hope he goes 50% here. Second toss, he got both there. 2 of 2 that trip. The lead back to 9 with 40 seconds left. Got to launch quick. Villazon steps into a 3. Shot no good. A rebound battle for on the floor. Picked up finally by Copeland. In rear court, clears to Baker. Pass tipped. And now Villazon will be fouled by White. Dawson White's 3rd. Ben Villazon will step to the line to shoot a pair here. As Rockets will take a quick timeout. 27.1 seconds remaining. We'll be right back.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Welcome back. Final 27.1 ticks of the clock remaining here. Moore County hits a couple of free throws here down the stretch. Rockets are going to have a tough time being able to get back in this one. Villazon trying to get them back within 7 here if he can convert a couple of free throws.
Yeah, we all know mathematically they need to knock down some of these threes. They're just not falling for them, T-Roy.
It has been a tough night from the field as Villazon's first is good, being 3 of 3 from the stripe. He'll ready now for his second toss. Ben Villazon, it's on the way and good. Got to have a quick steal or a foul here. Inbounds it comes to White. White with a dribble. Gives it up to Clifton. They need to get the foul here. 20 seconds remaining. Foul comes late. 16 and a half seconds. 10 seconds off the clock there, Noble, that really they couldn't afford.
I don't have an answer for what the conversation was in the huddle, T-Roy, so we know time was against them. So I know we all look at basketball and we say you don't want to foul in the backcourt. You want to see if you can get a turnover or something back there or something of that nature, but time was working against them.
Clifton missed them both. Rebound pulled away now by Bond. Quickly to Villazon. Ben behind the back. Gives way to Porter. Long three, no good. Rebound to White. And we got a quick foul on Bond with 7.2 ticks remaining. Moore County will pick up the win. Go to over 500 as they get set to go into district play. Meanwhile, the Rockets will drop another one here as they will try to get the ship righted in district play at Grundy County on Friday night. A couple of free throws upcoming here for Dawson White. White 4 of 6 from the line. Make it now 5 of 7. He's got 5 points tonight. All is, of course, coming from the charity stripe. Dawson White rolls it around. Second toss, left it a little short. Bond the other way. Final 5 seconds. Villazon spins and fires this one off the mark. And the Moore County Raiders have come on the road here tonight and picked up a big victory for them as they take down the Rockets. Your final here from Chapel Hill. It's Forrest losing to Moore County 43-35. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Funeral Home and Cremation Services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
And welcome back. Tough night offensively for the Rockets. Shots just were not falling tonight as the Raiders maybe somewhat responsible for a good defense for some of that, Noble, as they win 43-35 here tonight. Only one player in double figures for the Raiders here tonight. That was Peyton Martin with 15. Will Baker had 8. Alex Copeland had 8. Dawson White had 5, all of those coming down the stretch from the free throw line. Wes Clifton with 4. Brantley Hill with 3 for the Raiders. Rockets, 6 players in the scoring column tonight, but only 1 in double figures. Mason Harper with 11. It was Ryan Meglis, good night for him, with 7. Josh Rumley with 6 off the bench. It was Davin Porter with only 4 tonight. Villazon with 4, and it was Bray McCown with 3 for the Rockets here tonight. Moore County picks up the win and continues that losing skid for the Rockets. They'll try to break it, Noble, on the road against Grundy County as they step into district action on Friday night. And Noble, Coach Chapman right now has just got to be, he was talking to us. He said, you know, it's like putting your finger in the dam to stop a leak and another one springs forth from it. You know, tonight, defense was pretty good. 43 points, you're going to win most of those games. But offensively, they just weren't able to get the ball in the basket tonight. They're still looking to try to put it together, and hopefully they'll be able to figure it out as district play begins on Friday night.
T-Roy, unofficially, I got 29 shot attempts for the entire game for the Rockets. So they had 12 first half, come back second half, and put up 17 shot attempts. So, you know, like I know, T-Roy, you got 29 shot attempts. If you plan on winning the game, you need to be efficient. And they were not efficient tonight with the 29 shot attempts they had.
And that's not averaging a point or out a shot, averaging a shot a minute, a little less than a shot a minute. So, you know, you got to, you know, be able to, if you're going to shoot that few shots, you better be really good. Your offense better be clicking. And tonight, they just couldn't get it. In the second half, they had some pretty good looks, Noble, just could not get the ball to drop in the basket. And they fall again here tonight to Moore County as the Raiders sweep the season series. Quickly exiting crowd here tonight means we will have a quick post game as well. Try to get packed up and get out of here as janitors and staff want to get out of here as well. So we're going to call it a wrap tonight. We do want to remind you we'll make the trip to Grundy County. That was a good trip last year. They got great facilities there, great internet, and very enjoyable trip there last year. So we will make that long journey on Friday night. Until then, we want to say thanks to Mr. Gabe Hall, Mr. Noble Mays, Mr. Pete Wilson, and we also got some help tonight from Mr. Bryant Ellis as well. So once again, it's a sweep here tonight for Moore County. The Raiderettes come in, win 47-40 in our first game. That's followed by a 43-35 triumph by the Raiders in our nightcap. Until Friday, this is Troy Cash, and have yourselves a great night, everyone. You've been watching Rocket and Lady